Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another Next Level Broadcasting presentation of Charlevoix Basketball Athletics. Today, we've got a varsity doubleheader, the girls and the boys taking on the visiting Ramblers from the other side of Lake Charlevoix here with Boyne City. Eric Huffman and myself, Shane Smith, and Tyler Haight here, the three of us bringing this one to you live for Next Level Broadcasting. Eric, what a night we've got. Not only is it a varsity doubleheader, which is a special treat for us, but it's also Winterfest court crowning as well at the halftime break of the boys varsity game. So what a night we've got in store.
So great that you've got a Battle of Lake Charlevoix going on in an event like this. And you know it's a big night when you've got the extra stands pulled back up on the top.
Heck
and
yeah.
You've got all the cafeteria tables are all set out because you're expecting a good crowd and a whole night of great games. And we just had a very fun game with the girls' JVs as we were setting up.
That's right. Charlevoix JV pulled out the big win there, 41-38. So no matter what happens, Boyne cannot say they came out with the sweep tonight. So we're happy about that. And the girls, again, that was a really fun game. Right down to the wire. It was a matter of free throws for the girls to sink that one away.
Yeah, absolutely.
So great to see there.
Last time these two met, Boyne got the better of Charlevoix over in Boyne City.
Yeah.
Lady Ramblers come in, I believe, with an 8-7 record. The Lady Raiders are 3-11, coming off a close victory over at Kalkaska. Boyne City coming off a close loss to Kingsley the other night.
All right. So we're going to send it down to our PA announcer, Ann Gorney, for the national anthem. And starting lineups on the other side of this. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lot ahead tonight. Stay tuned.
Responsibility and restraint. It is citizenship in action. We ask you as parents, fans, and officials to join us in making this a positive experience for all involved. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as you are able. The Star Spangled Banner recalls our past and our ongoing fight for freedom, freedom of diversity, and our responsibility to promote respect and equality for all. Let us be united in those efforts tonight as we come together for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, that just gets you pumped up for a night like this. Let me tell you, the national anthem, get a nice crowd filling in here already for this 5:30 game, of course. Varsity doubleheader, Winterfest night. Got the stands wide open, student section filling in. The best night for basketball on a Friday evening. Can't get any better. So we'll get into our starting lineups now for Boyne City. Junior, number 3, Delaney Little. Senior, number 5, Ellie Wilcox. Sophomore, number 10, Ellie Wilson. Ellie and Ellie.
Oh, there's another Wilson on the roster, too.
Oh, yeah.
Who's named Allie.
Right. We got senior, number 15, Braden Noble. Sophomore, number 25, Addison Burns, to round out your starting 5 for Boyne City. Back over to the Raiders' side we go. Looking for their 4th win this season. Bit of a rebuilding period right now. But there's a lot of talent coming up through the JV ranks here, so be looking for plenty of action coming up here from these girls. First off, we've got number 3, Hannah Miller, junior, and now senior, number 10, Emma Meadows, who's on the court. Sophomore, number 15, Ayla Kemp, the star player so far, kind of the spark plug of this Raider engine. Freshman, number 21, Maggie Schaefer.
She's my catalyst of the team.
Yes, indeed. And last but not least, number 32, Sarah Wyglandowski, another senior. So here we go. Just about ready to get underway in this one. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Hey, be sure to use that chat box there. It's up on both the Next Level Broadcasting website as well as our live stream here on YouTube. We'd love to know any shout-outs for your favorite players, where you're watching from, who you're watching for, all that good stuff. We love hearing from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just reach out, pick our brain about something, too, that you might see during the game. Maybe we can talk about or even draw it up as the night goes on.
That's right. You got head coach, former. You never know if you'll find something out someday, but for right now, former head coach Eric Huffman of 25 years experience in the Harbor Springs area.
You keep pushing me, don't you?
Well, there's a lot of talent there, that's for sure. And the Raiders will win the tip-off here. As Hannah Miller gets this over to Sarah Wyglandowski.
Yes.
Works her way into the paint for the quick shot. No good, but draws the foul.
Nice drive by Wyglandowski.
Yeah.
Something we talked about the last time that we saw them was her being a little more aggressive when she gets the ball and attack the paint.
Well, she started out good here. 8 seconds in, already drawing a foul. That one's coming off of Ellie Wilcox. That one falls short there. Again, nice student section filling in already. Good to see the support.
I believe they had T-shirts made for tonight, too, that they're getting as they come in for tonight.
And there's the banker off the glass.
Hey.
First point of the game. Why not?
Make our wrestling coach happy.
Yeah.
Nice job by the wrestling team, winning, I believe, it was 1 districts again.
Yes, sir. Right here at home. They've got regionals they're hosting as well, as that shot goes off the iron from Delaney Little, staying with the Raiders here. Good veteran officiating crew with us tonight. In some trouble here trying to get the inbound off. Picked off by Braden Noble.
Yeah, they got somebody come to the ball, not just try to get open and run away, trying to get a passing lane, try to get the ball and try to take it up the court. You got to come to the ball. Let's get possession first, and then good proper spacing. And again, something else we can talk about as the night goes on too.
Lucky
good job that time. Now you got to keep your spacing, get your 3 lanes filled, spread out that defense. If anything, do what they did, set up the offense. Nice job.
Schaefer here in control. Working around Delaney Little, gets it poked away. Back into her hands at half court we go. Pass
nice
inside to
lob
Wyglandowski.
pass.
Not able to connect it there. Hannah Miller trying to come away with it. It'll be Braden Noble for the Ramblers instead.
Yeah, nice entry pass. Too bad they weren't able to finish.
Up and away, the deep 3. No good, just a little bit powerful from Ellie Wilcox. Picked up there by Ellie Wilson now. And a minute gone by in this one. It's a 1-0 Raider game. Noble tries to get one in there. No good. Schaefer gets it up right there by the out-of-bounds line.
Good rebound by Schaefer. The only thing I'd be careful of is throwing that pass right back towards the opposing basket.
Emma Meadows, no good from 3-point land. Back the other way.
Good job by Miller to get in front, stop the press.
That'll be another 3-point shot up and away from Delaney Little. That one airmails past the basket, and the Raiders will have it back here. Minute 25 gone by so far. The 1 point scored in this game from the Sarah Wyglandowski free throw. It'll be Maggie Schaefer bringing it back across the half-court line, but pickpocketed here by Braden Noble. It'll go out of bounds, back to the Raiders.
Yeah, as I get around my table here to see what's happening around the corner, it looks like she's just dribbling right up into the double team. Looks like she had a teammate there, too. Again, you got to keep good spacing. Move as the ball moves. Don't bunch up and help the defense out.
And another takeaway here, this time by Little. Works her way all the way up, one-on-one.
Probably
Schaefer
travel, yep.
Yes, indeed.
Good job by Maggie Schaefer not to body her or try to go up for the block as the Lady Rambler hesitated and faked that shot, but then drug her foot for the travel.
So another Rambler turnover, wrong R. These Raiders get it back here, looking to capitalize on it, but Delaney Little gets her paw on it there. And I'll be back the other way with, that'll be number 10, Ellie Wilson, not able to get that one to fall in. We've got our first Raider foul. Oh, apologize. That was on Ellie Wilson. Okay, 2 now for Boyne City.
So we've talked about this with the Charlevoix boys breaking the press. I haven't seen somebody in the middle yet of the Lady Raiders press break. You got to get somebody in that middle there, make them honest, or else all they got to do is cover their man.
That pass there, errant behind Hannah Miller's back. So Ramblers.
Or even as you're seeing it, Shane, anyone at half court flash hard to the middle and just get that ball and then turn and look. You may have something, or you might be able to get somebody running down the court.
Up and away, the 3-point shot. That one falls short from Ellie Wilcox. Schaefer trying to get the rebound there. Wilcox takes it back. It'll be back over now to Little. Puts up the 3, and it's good. Boyne City's first points of the game. 2.5 minutes into this one. Raiders still with the one lone Sarah Wyglandowski free throw at a 3-1 tally so far. As we get it back across the half-court line with Schaefer in control. It's not a whole lot of action so far from Ayla Kemp this evening, as her opposing number 15, Braden Noble's been keeping her pretty well guarded. Schaefer tries to work this one in by herself, and that'll be a travel call.
Yeah, it's hard when you're trying to beat a double team and try to dribble in between them. A lot of bad things can happen more than positive things, and obviously it was a turnover.
Noble fires that one off to Wilson.
Bit of a 2-3 zone action, it looks like right now.
Yeah. Edison Burns lets that one fly up and over the basket. And there's Ayla Kemp on the rebound.
Good patience, wait for it across half court.
Meadows inside to Wyglandowski. Puts that one up from about 5 feet. No good.
Yeah, that's okay. She needs to keep taking that.
Yep. Addison Burns taking it all the way back here for the Ramblers. That'll be the Raider foul and the 2 points from Boyne. It's not a fall on Maggie Schaefer, her first.
Yeah, the problem with that foul is she reached in as she was gathering to go up for a shot and wasn't in position to even do that. You need to just kind of just hands straight up, let the shot happen, and be ready for the rebound.
And it's in. Quick 3 there. And it's a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and it's just kind of just full court man-to-man pressure. You can set one simple screen to get her to come down the court, or if she's a good enough ball handler, just get the ball in bounds and get out of the way and let her go one-on-one.
Schaefer looks, gets that one across the court to Ayla Kemp. And another travel here. Tried to get that one off, had 3 Ramblers closing in on her, just couldn't keep her feet set in time. Noble to the Little, another 3-point, and it's good. And we've got timeout called by Coach Kepke as Ramblers take a 9-1 lead here going into the latter half of the first period. 4:23 to go here in the first. We're going to step aside for our first commercial break and come back on the other side of this in about 30 seconds.
Life gives us enough to deal with, like doing your taxes, hosting in-laws.
Oh, you're still trying to do the beard thing, huh?
And of course, filing an insurance claim. But luckily, Auto Owners makes it easy. They pay what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if Auto Owners make sense for you.
And we want to welcome back in here. First off, we want to thank our good friends at Bingham Insurance. Running a small business can be risky, and Charles knows all about that. But one thing you can't leave to chance is your insurance coverage. Bingham Insurance wants to help keep you covered from the unexpected from happening. That's Bingham Insurance Company representing Auto Owners Insurance of Charlevoix. All right, Eric, so Charlevoix's finding themselves down here. The one lone free throw is the only point on the board so far as the Ramblers have that 8-point lead. But you're seeing some good physicality in the shots taken by Charlevoix.
Yeah, they're playing hard.
Yeah.
Just the mistakes are what's hurting them right now. Some turnovers on the offensive end, and not much of a press from Boyne, but they've had trouble getting the ball down the court. On the other side, Boyne's kind of living and dying by the 3 right now, as they've made 2 threes this period. And most of their shots have come from the outside. Nice steal by Boyne on the paint.
Yeah, that was Delaney Little intercepting that pass there. Her efforts have not been so little as of this evening so far. As that one gets knocked around, Addison Burns goes through the legs of Little there, and the Raiders force another turnover. Just haven't been able to capitalize them as of this game so far.
And again, it's just straight up man-to-man. They're just making you work for the whole game.
Yeah. Ayla Kemp here gets that one back off to Miller. 3:47 to go in the first period. Schaefer thought about it. Gathers it back over to Miller now. One of the two seniors on the court here for the Raiders. Or upperclassmen, that is. As there'll be a quick whistle coming up here against Charlevoix.
Carey with a foul, I believe.
Yeah, that will be. She just came in here a moment ago. Sophomore Taryn Carey.
Yeah, good help side defense by the Lady Ramblers sliding over when that pass happened. Just up front, get that steal. And then Carey just bodying her as she was starting to take off up the court.
Brooklyn Schwanke comes in here for the Raiders as well. Well, she thought about it. That's Addison Burns working her way along the baseline instead, drawing yet another foul.
Yeah, we'll have to be careful because I believe that's 2 on Schaefer.
Yes, it is. Addison Burns there at the line, misses her first one. Hey, there's Bill Latka. Hey, everyone. Thank you, Bill, for tuning in. We appreciate you shouting out, and we appreciate everything that you do for this company. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever seen the Next Level Broadcasting website, everything that's on there has been created by that gentleman there, Bill Latka. He does a phenomenal job for our company and working things out, getting the information to Google and whatever else. He is the man behind the scenes, quite literally, here for this company. And without him, we wouldn't be here quite in such a way. So we really do appreciate all your efforts, Bill. Yeah, there's another turnover here. Braden Noble taking care of the inbound duties for the Ramblers. Back and forth with newcomer Hazel Ogden, a junior for the Ramblers.
Schaefer was trying to connect with Carey on the inside. Weren't able to connect.
Addison Burns found there. Back over to Kaylin Metelski. Not able to get that one to fall in. Schaefer on the rebound once more. 2:55 to go here in the first period. Still a 9-1 ball game. Finding Taryn Carey there in the corner. Burns all over her, trying to work her way out of a jam. That'll be a takeaway coming up here from Boyne. That'll be Sydney Bush all the way in for 2.
Yeah, the issue was her jab stop. She needed to go the other direction because they were giving her the baseline. Instead, she ended up going into the double team and creating a turnover.
So it's a 10-point differential now, 11-1. As we've got a foul coming up here on Boyne City, sending Ayla Kemp to the floor. And she sprawls all over. That'll be on Braden Noble. Her first, team's third. Charlevoix with 3 as well. Number 2, Dana Brown comes in to replace Sarah Wygondowski for a few. And Allie Wilson comes back in. .221 to go here in the first period.
Should be off a Rambler foot.
Yep, it was. And Ellie Wilcox comes back in here. Number of substitutions for both teams. The opening 6 minutes of this game.
Yeah, they got to be coming out of their break with a purpose. Getting close to 5-second count a couple times there.
And another turnover here. Brown lets that one go. It'll be picked back up, though, by Miss Ayla Kemp. Yeah, as Brooklyn Schwanke gets that one back over to Brown, up top to Schaefer. 2 minutes square to go in the first period. High pass for Taryn Carey, even too high for her length to try and grab up. Another Raider turnover.
Yeah, it's a good look. It's probably a little guard, a little bit of a tough pass to get in there. But again, applaud the effort, and it's the right idea. Just got to be a little more open.
Ellie Wilcox lets one go. Long 2 there. It's going to be 13-1 ball game. And another quick foul coming up here on the Ramblers. That'll be Hazel Ogden.
Yeah, the one thing you might get with a score like this right now is Boyne City thinking that, they can run away with this and be overly aggressive. You never know where the fouls could pile up a little bit. Then as I talk about that, coach decides, okay, let's pull back.
Minute 30 to go here, 13-1 ball game. As Brown gets caught dribbling a little bit too much there. And the foul coming up, though, thankfully.
Overly aggressive at the reach foul.
Yeah, Kayla Matowski. So that'll be the 5th foul for Boyne City, sending Brown to the line to try and get the Raiders' 2nd point of the game so far. In and out. Oh, goes around the equator and falls out there, so it will remain a 13-1 game. Tough start here for the Raiders. They were playing physical at the opening 2 minutes of this game, then have been plagued by turnovers so far. Boyne City's been able to capitalize on those more times than not. And that'll go back here to Charlevoix. Look on Schwenke here, taking that one back. Kemp now to Schaefer. Schaefer, good pass to Carey. Puts that one up, and it's in from about 8 feet. There you go, girls. Just replicate that a few times.
Those two are able to connect that time.
Yeah, good to see. Taryn Carey, of course, daughter of assistant coach Keith Carey. Good man. He's done a couple of our games as well for basketball and football. Fun gentleman to broadcast with, as Ali Wilcox gets 2 more on the board for Boyne City.
Yeah, it was a nice interior pass.
Carey lets that one go. Thankfully, she was there to get it back. Schaefer lets one fly from deep. No good. Gets her own rebound. Fighting for it here against Ogden. And the Raiders have about 21 seconds of clock to work with. Schwenke gets that one tipped away. It'll be a jump ball scenario. Yep. And that'll go back to Boyne City. One thing that Charlevoix has really been caught on so far this evening is their dribbling expertise. Boyne City's been able to kind of poke the ball out a number of times while the Raiders have been sitting there dribbling or looking to pass it off.
Yeah, and active hands. You don't know if that'll come into play later on. If the rest are kind of a little tighter with the hands going all over the place instead of the feet moving. But regardless, it's a 12-point lead for Boyne after one.
Yeah, that will be one thing that they're going to want to keep an eye on, Boyne City, as they've got 5 team fouls already in the game. So we will step aside here for about 60 seconds as we bring in a couple more of our fine advertisers, and we'll be back for your second quarter after this.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, coming back into this one. The Raider ball to begin this second quarter. As they find themselves down 15-3. But it was a good Ayla Kemp to Taryn Carey connection here a few moments ago to get the Raiders their 3rd point of the game. I get the scoreboard switched back around here.
Well, let's see if coming into this second period they can get some cohesive offense established. Nice look inside.
There you go.
Got Kemp on the layup.
Assist by Sarah Weiglandowski there. So it'll be a 15-5 game. Closest it's been in a while, 10-point difference. Addison Burns had something to say about that, though. Gets her own rebound and put back there. So it'll be a 17-5 game. Back and forth between Kemp and Schaefer. Full court pressure here by the Ramblers.
Yeah, it's what one of my old buddies would call an 80 press. and then they back it up to a 40 at half court.
Okay.
If he's listening tonight, because I know he's in Boyne City now.
Emma Meadows inside to Wyglandowski. Back to Schaefer here in the corner. Raiders looking a little bit more active here in recent minutes. As Hannah Miller works that one up off the backboard, no good.
It's a nice attempt. It went up with the right hand. Obviously, you want to protect it. Be able to go up with the left hand, protect that ball with your shoulder.
The three-point try, no good from Miss Little.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're getting out to her because she made 2 in the first.
And that one sails a bit long as well from Ellie Wilson. Ramblers get it back, though, a third time. It'll be Ellie Wilcox setting things up here. Burns inside to Noble. No good on the shot, but she'll draw the foul. Yeah, that'll come up on Miller, her first.
The paint left open. They're just flashing in, and they're ahead of their defenders, so they're able to open and just kind of skipping that ball in there as hard as possible.
And there you have it. 2 free throws made there by Braden Noble, so it'll be up to a 19-5 ball game. 6:27 to go here in the first half. Near takeaway, and Ayla Kemp trying to get her older sister confused there. Gets that one rattled around. It'll be Braden Noble picking up her second foul.
Yep.
And so she'll be taking a rest on the bench here in a moment. Kind of Boyne City's key player. So I'll save her for the second half as Cameron Guillaume comes in.
And what Boyne does with the one player, instead of putting her on the ball, is playing the middle, taking that middle pass away, as she's just able to steal it. That's why she sits there so no one can flash to the middle to try to get the ball. So you really got to try to work to the 2 guards, and needless to say, they got the turnover.
There you go, out rebounded, and eventually you'll pay as Ellie Wilcox drains in a 3 there after a couple of different offensive boards. So Eric, I think it might be time to bring in Coach Cam. If you're Coach Kepke right now, what are some things that you might be thinking about here if you're down 22-5 to try and get the girls back into this?
Well, let's assume that my marker is going to work, or I got to grab another one.
Okay.
Well,
Eric's the man with the plan. He's got more right there in his bag.
yeah,
There you
hopefully
go.
this one's not dry, too. So, again, we were talking about with Boyne, they're putting a girl there instead of on the ball, and they're taking away any cuts to this middle here. So if anybody from here wants to go and try to be open, they can't. And obviously she got the steal last time down. So you've just got to flash hard to get available and get open. And once this pass happens, most of the time this one's going to go over the double and go over the double. This one's going to slide over, slide over, slide over. Automatically reverse this pass to the inbounder and have your opposite guard flash hard to the middle. That'll bring this person out of the way. A quick reverse to your inbounder, and you got this whole side of the floor to attack because you'll have another person down here because, again, zone presses like to play thirds.
All right, well, always good to have some insight there from head coach Eric Huffman of Harbor Springs and Harbor Light. Like I said, for 25 years, if there's someone to listen to, it'd be him. As we got just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half, Sarah Wyglandowski gets a high banker off the glass there. Got her money out of that one. It'll be a 22-7 game.
Keep feeding her the ball. If you get Boyne to crash, you kick it out for maybe some open shots too, but keep feeding her and let her attack.
It'll be Ellie Wilcox, though. 5 straight points for her for Boyne City. They get the scoreboard updated 24-7. My apologies. Anna Miller.
At this point, clear out of the way and just let her bring it down.
Yep.
There you go.
And that'll be knocked away by Wilcox once more. Schaefer able to gather it back, though. And allow some things to reset here. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Knocked away there, staying with the Raiders.
Yeah, I think she was hoping for the reach. And official standing right there was going to have nothing of it.
Yeah.
Needless to say, it's still Raider ball.
Yeah. 20 Ella Boss, 24 Taryn Carey coming into this one. As Schaefer takes care of the inbound. Again, long time there to get it off, and it's intercepted by Cameron Guillen.
Good hustle by her to get that ball
yeah,
back, too.
Gets it back. Tough player there as she puts that one up from the free throw line. No good. Back into the hands of Ellie Wilson. You have Ellie Wilcox, Ellie Wilson, and Allie Wilson here. The announcer's nightmare.
Oh, if you lead her, you might have a nope, not now.
As Ayla Kemp gets it back here.
Yeah, a little two-man game with Schaefer and Carey, or Kemp and Waglandowski even too. But
And another just kind of nonchalant pass there gets taken away this time by Addison Burns. It'll be Ella Wilson bringing it back here, but another errant pass there goes past the hands of Wilcox. Yeah, Brooklyn Schwanke comes back in. Hey, there's a sight we haven't seen so far this year.
You know it's a good night, and it's a night for some old school basketball because you've got the pep band coming in.
That's right. Boy, it's about time to see these guys now that we're in the first full week of February. As they'll hopefully help cheer this gymnasium up. As Taryn Carey works this one down by herself, double team, looking for Miller. She works her way into the paint off to Brooklyn Schwanke, and she'll go back outside to reset. 4 minutes to go in the first half, 24-7. Schwanke over to Carey, yeah.
Yeah, she takes a quick first step because Burns is overplaying her right hand, giving her the baseline drive.
Be Kemp, though, working the baseline. Gets that one knocked away by Burns. Staying here with the Raiders, though.
Yeah, fortunate, too, because she jumped up in the air and then had nothing going on. She was trying to jump past but had nowhere to go. So, fortunately, the stay Raider ball.
And Schaefer takes a very brief rest on the bench there. She'll be going back in.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Even with her being a freshman and having 2 fouls, she's one you need to keep on the floor as much as possible.
Yeah.
She is one of your better ball controllers.
And she lets that one go over the head of Taryn Carey, though. That'll be a travel there on Burns. Miss Dana Brown comes back in here to replace Hannah Miller. Schaefer and the Lady Raiders here, 24-7 still. 3:30 to go in the first half. Another takeaway. Little bringing it all the way up to, there you go. I apologize, Ellie Wilson to Delaney Little.
Yeah, they were just waiting for her to come down the court and looking to jump just a tiny little half-court zone trap.
The Raiders will get it back here. Brown putting that one well up court to, another Rambler.
We had all 4 girls running in different directions. Somebody's got to set a screen for somebody or flash hard to the ball. Or just kind of running around almost like chickens with their head cut off, it looked like a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it felt like up and away there. The 3-point shot by Cindy Bush, no good. Raiders will have it back once again. Again, number of missed shots, number of turnovers the Raiders have gotten to go in their way. Just not able to capitalize on the other end of the floor with Boyne City's much more superior ball handling skills. As another pass off between Ellie Wilson and Delaney Little results in 2 more points.
Yeah, and again, it's just as simple as they're setting up a 4 across, but they're not doing anything with it. They're not sending any type of screen or flashing the ball or any way to try to get open. It's just kind of all 4 girls look like they're just trying to do their own thing. And you've got the repeated turnovers, and now we're calling another timeout, trying to figure out what to do with 3 minutes to go in a half and down 21 already.
Yeah. Tough sledding for the Raiders so far, but we'll bring up another one of our fine sponsors, Charlevoix State Bank. During a time of mergers, acquisitions, and name changes, the founders of Charlevoix State Bank saw a need for a truly local bank focused on our community and strong customer relationships. Those values continue to drive us today as we support high school athletics through our support of tonight's game. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Boyne City with 4 times the points that Charlevoix has scored so far. Good find in there. Broken up, though, by Delaney Little, and that got the Boyne City side of the court going.
Everybody loves a good block.
Yeah. I guess so. Brown on the inbound. To Ellie Boss, no good there. Little.
Yep,
back
who's
around
guarding
top.
10?
Yep.
There we go.
To Wilson, inside, good find, no good on the shot though from Ogden. It'll be another Raider foul.
I think the Raiders got caught in not having all of their men guarding, not who's known who's guarding who.
Yep. So it'll be the first on Brooklyn Schwanke. I do apologize
Who?
there. That is right? That's a name ask me to say that 10 times fast and I'd be able to get it about 2 out of those 10.
You're good.
Number 12, Cordelia Cunningham makes her way in for the first time tonight. And with 2:30 to go, Kaylin Metalski trying to get her second free throw to go in there. Misses both. Raiders would like to try and get it at least to 10 points here. Double-digit scoring before the halftime break. Yeah, Schaefer works that one back over to Schwanke. Oh, there she sees
Nice
the lane,
drive by
takes
Schwanke.
it.
Nice
there you
drive
go.
and layup.
That's what you like to see.
Yeah, gave her the lane, and
Yeah.
she wasn't gonna stay in front of her, take her up, and go up strong.
Right. Back around to the top of the arc we go. Bush, no good for a 3-point try. Refs conferring about where that should go. Looks to be with the Raiders. Ellie Wilcox and Addison Burns back in here. Minute 49 to go.
Yep.
Schaefer off to Schwanke.
Try to make yourself available.
Yeah, and that'll get right past Taryn Carey there. Picked up by Kaylin Metalski.
Yeah, got her with a travel. Yeah,
Yes,
picking up her
indeed.
dribble.
Jinx.
She smiled about it too. She heard the calls of wolf because they, that's what happens when you got a defender coming up. Everybody, it's called wolf.
Yeah.
And picked up her dribble and momentum, just carried her, kept her going.
Cunningham off to Schwanke here, taken up by Delaney Little.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see the turnovers for the first half.
Big three coming up here. Allie Wilson, Wilson, no good. Jump ball, possession arrow staying with Boyne City.
Good job getting arms on that, not letting her rip up through it and getting the foul.
Burns comfortably gets that one off to Wilcox inside from Ogden. It'll be another Raider foul coming up here. Their third this period. Boyne City with only one. And that'll be on Cordelia Cunningham, her first. Sarah Wycklandowski will be looking to come back in here in just a moment for the final 75 seconds of this one. In and out. And she'll give Taryn Carey a replacement there.
Yeah, if we get the ball down the court, I'd go right into Wycklandowski.
And the second of 2 free throws made there. 29-9 ball game. And another quick whistle coming up here. Foul on Addison Burns.
Be her first.
Yep.
Again, not much for fouls, too. You got Noble with Boyne with 2 and Schaefer from Charlevoix with 2.
Brooklyn Schwanke here gets that one off to Ella Boss. She didn't like that opportunity, so it'll be back up top we go. Just under a minute now in the first half.
Right idea.
Yeah, right idea indeed. Just a little bit too far in front of Hannah Miller. As that one goes screaming up to the opposing number 3, Delaney Little, and that'll be a foul coming up here on Boss.
Yeah, she might have got a hand on the ball, but definitely with the body.
And there's the first one in by Little. Ramblers up to 30 now with 49 seconds to go in the first half. one falls short, though. The Wyglandowski getting it. Back up here to Alabas we go. About 40 seconds here in the
bad
first
look
half.
there.
Cordelia Cunningham passed that one to Miller, taken away by Burns. One-on-one all the way up the court, and it's in for an easy 2. Look on
Good job by Miller, just to run up behind, just to try to give a little bit of show there, not trying to too much action or give up a cheap foul from behind.
Yeah. Raiders would like to play for the last shot. Cordelia Cunningham finds Brooklyn Schwanke here. 10 seconds to go. Cunningham no good there. Long 2. Ellie Wilson taking it back, though. Cunningham fighting for it, wins.
Good hustle.
Then, yeah, that'll be the foul coming up here on Boyne with 1.4 seconds to go. That'll be on Ellie Wilson, her second now. 2 different Ramblers with 2 fouls. And Miller lets that one fly. So that'll be the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Boyne City has this one well in control over Charlevoix, 32-9 as we go into the halftime break. We'll step aside for a few moments and come into our TVC Cherry Capital Airport halftime show. Stay tuned.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Located in Charlevoix, Michigan is Martin Concrete, where they specialize in residential concrete construction, providing high-quality concrete work and guaranteeing customer satisfaction. They're proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding areas. No job is too big or too small for Martin Concrete, with services ranging from concrete slabs, footings, driveways, retaining walls, and much more. There's nothing that Martin Concrete can't do regarding concrete. That's Martin Concrete, online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com or give them a call at 231-838-9610.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Charlevoix State Bank was founded in 1994 to provide exceptional local service to our northern Michigan community. With 6 locations in Charlevoix, East Jordan, Boyne City, Ellsworth, and Beaver Island, we're here to make banking easy right here in your neck of the woods with people you know. Charlevoix State Bank believes in the positive lessons of high school athletics and is a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
For you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's black, white, and dented all over?
I give up.
The company truck? Yeah, it's bad. But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you, that's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
Spaces MI in Charlevoix has everything you need for a successful recovery journey from any type of substance abuse. With a unique blend of clinical expertise and compassionate care, they are ready to serve you and anyone you know with in-person or telehealth appointments. That's Spaces MI at the corner of M66 and US 31, or visit them at spacesmi.com.
Located in Charlevoix, Michigan, is Martin Concrete, where they specialize in residential concrete construction, providing high-quality concrete work and guaranteeing customer satisfaction. They're proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding areas. No job is too big or too small for Martin Concrete, with services ranging from concrete slabs, footings, driveways, retaining walls, and much more. There's nothing that Martin Concrete can't do regarding concrete. That's Martin Concrete, online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com, or give them a call at 231-838-9610.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to our TVC Cherry Capital Airport halftime show. Shane Smith, Eric Huffin bringing this one to you live here from the house that Heskey built downtown Charlevoix as it's Winterfest night here. You got the varsity doubleheader between the girls and the boys. You got the marching bands for football up there in the stands. So it's good to see the atmosphere and a good crowd building into this gymnasium. But it's a tough game here to start. You had the JV girls pull out a fantastic 41-38 win over Boyne City. But apart from that, it's been tough sledding here as the girls on the varsity squad find themselves down 32-9, almost a quarter of what Boyne City scored so far. And it's not like there haven't been a number of turnovers on Boyne City's side. It's not like there's been some miscues here and there on Boyne City's side. It's just a matter of Charlevoix's not able to capitalize on any of that, and it's hard for them to find good open looks, and it's hard for them to keep control of the ball compared to Boyne City's handling, Eric.
Boy, I guess I could just put up my headset and go home for the night because you got her pretty well covered. No, it's pretty good analysis by you. Charlevoix came out with some good energy to start the game.
Yeah.
But again, too many turnovers. And from what we've talked about during the break, too, there just hasn't been enough cohesiveness. Mm-hmm. And they're obviously having a problem bringing the ball down the court. And so it really got to just get back and start with the basics and work on, I would hope Boyne wouldn't be pressing too much longer if they're going to press being up 32-9. But if they're going to, I mean, who's to say, because I've done it once in my day, so who am I? But anyway, let's work on how we're going to get the ball down the court, and let's make sure we can do that. And then let's make sure we've got a nice offensive set that we can start running consistently and getting more than one look off of it. And not getting to where we end up having to do it ourselves or a dribble contest or trying to beat 2 or 3 people at a time all by ourselves. Again, let's have some continuity with our offense. Work on getting the ball down the court. And again, let's just work on getting back, staying in front of your man on defense. Make contact when the shot goes up, go up and get the rebound, and then turn around and work on, let's bring the ball down the court, and then let's work on an offense. And then get back again, just revolve and keep repeat.
And it's a matter of keeping
ball down the court, good offense, rebound, repeat. Get the ball down the court, good offense, rebound, repeat.
And it's a matter of keeping the energy up for these girls too, because they're just, and we've seen it here. They've been losing quite a bit of that as this game goes on here. It's hard to be down as much as you are right now and still keep your head on a swivel, still keep your mind in a good space here and at this point of a game. So what are some things that they could potentially work on with that?
Team morale is obviously very important, not just the game, but the season as a whole. Obviously, they're 3-11 right now, looking to be 3-12 after tonight. But again, you got to look at all the positive that you can. Keep the morale together. Yeah. Look at your roster. Look at what you have. Know what's coming up. There is a lot of good youth on this team and a lot of good youth coming up through the system. But that doesn't mean you can't improve and be good now. Mm-hmm. Again, youth, talent knows no age, and you don't have to be old to be good.
Yeah.
So get yourself in the gym and put some work in. Get better. Work on your individual skills, and then work on some teamwork, and then work it all come together. This team's got a lot of potential. Even this team right here this year, they got potential to be a decent-looking team this year. They just got to get back to basics and just start building from there, little by little. And it's not just about, for this team, and I always told my my teams, whether it be the boys or the girls teams, it's not about what you do, especially the seniors. It's not just what you do while you're here, it's what you leave behind. It's your legacy. You want to leave more than just what you did as an individual, what your team did. You need to care about the future of the program and the team and care about the community as well. And that's when you know you're invested as a whole into all of this and not just worrying about yourself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away for about a minute and throw on the audio of this pep band. Special performance by them. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in a minute. Boy, you gotta love that good stuff. We gotta thank our friends at Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, your halftime show sponsor. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your gateway to northern Michigan. And now is the time to fly TVC. TVC Airport will also get you anywhere in the world with now 7 airlines: Allegiant, American, Avello, Delta, Sun Country, JetBlue, and United. To plan your next getaway today, visit tvcairport.com. And here we go.
We say it every time on air, but we love TVC. We all use TVC.
Yes, indeed. All three of us here, the big three, Charles, Eric, and myself, we've all used them or are going to use them here in the last couple of months. A great airport to have so close to home, and they grow exponentially every year. As the Raiders have another turnover here, Sarah Weiglandowski not able to keep her paws on that one, but she gets the takeaway from Braden Noble. Fighting around, Addison Burns gets it back, puts it up, no good. That'll be off of Maggie Schaefer's hands there.
What Weiglandowski will learn to do or needs to do is take what I would call a clear-out dribble. She doesn't have an outlet right away.
Yep.
Take a clear-out dribble to the side of where that outlet's supposed to be and help them out, too, as they should be coming back to help get the ball from you.
Good find to... There you go, Miss Braden Noble for two.
Nice shot by Noble there off the glass.
Schaefer lobs that one big time up there to Miller. She works her way around. Again, one of the few upperclassmen who's regularly out here on the floor. And she does a great job. Weiglandowski, why not?
Yes,
there you
ma'am.
go.
Why not? They're going to leave you open, miss. Why not take it all night long? And when they come up to guard you and face guard you at that point, then take your jab step around them and attack the basket.
Good to see the Raiders coming out here with a good score from Weiglandowski. She's got to be the leading scorer for the Raiders.
Yeah,
right?
be careful. Yeah, try to after that rebound. Can't outlet pass underneath the opponent's basket.
Wilson passed that one to Noble. She's not able to connect. Weiglandowski on the rebound, kind of doing it all here in the opening couple minutes here of the second half. As Schaefer tries to take it, back over to Weiglandowski from the same spot, no good. Into the hands of Addison Burns there, and that'll be a foul coming up on Charlevoix.
That is all right. I applaud the effort. That's only her first foul. Keep playing hard, young lady.
Number two, Dana Brown comes back in. Gives Emma Meadows a rest there for a moment. Noble trots this one across the half-court line, back over here to the three-point arc. Skips that one over to Wilson, lets one fly, gets it off the glass.
Her first points of the night.
Yeah. Good three to have for your first points. Yes, Dana Brown
Shot
sticks that one
by
in.
Miss Brown.
Yeah. Quick 4 points to begin this third period. Half of what they had the entire first half there, Bob. Back and forth with Noble. Now over to Ellie Wilson. Another one, about the same spot, same position off the glass, no good. Just a little bit too powerful.
See, we got to be careful with those. Now, if you're not going to get that outlet pass, you're going to have to come back to her and get that.
So that'll be...
It was Burns on that bucket.
Oh, Miller brings it all the way back. The
Nice
answer
attack
for the
by
Raiders.
Miller.
39-15. much more energy here to get into this beginning of the second half.
Raider guards, if they don't get that outlet taken off right away, they got to come back because Wyglandowski's not going to dribble that out to clear it.
Noble lets that one fly, but it's short. We got another Raider foul coming up. That'll be on 21, Maggie Schaefer.
Again, you've got, yes, in 5 minutes in the third. Again, one of your better ball handlers, too, so you might want to be careful with that one a little bit. You might want to roll the dice, but you're going to want to put her in a position where she's not in one of the Boyne's main attackers.
First free throw goes in, make it an even keel 40 points there. Miss Addison Burns gets to that mark.
Looks like her mother's giving her some instructions right now.
The 41-15, 5:15 to go in the third. This pace already feels twice as fast as anything we had in the first half. Yeah, as Miller works that one
aggressive.
in. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't draw the foul, but good effort nonetheless as it goes back here with Wilson. She drives it all the way in, no good. Noble on the putback, and that falls away as well. So it'll be Hannah Miller with the Raiders, and they'll saunter back across here. Brown back to Schaefer, the workhorse, now inside to Wyglandowski. That one got tipped. Miller gets it back, 4:35 to go here in the third.
I was going to say, almost would entice Maggie Schaefer to take that shot just to see.
Yeah. Well, she took it, not able to get it in. Good rebounding, though, by the Raiders. This is a couple different possessions now where they've had 2 or 3 different shots at the basket. Unfortunately, they have not had one jump ball go their way this evening as that one goes back to Boyne.
If you don't get anything to work right away, just come out and set a screen, see if you can't run a two-man or look to attack off it instead of getting caught out on a wing or in a corner playing dribble contest, and you get people, and then you get those loose hands that go in there and knock the ball away.
Noble brings herself all the way through the paint. That'll be another Raider foul. Going on Ella Boss. That'll be her second. Team's third already in the period. Boyne City yet to have a foul. Just about 4 minutes to go and some change here in the third.
Noble, enough of a sidestep to get her out of position to get that foul.
Good heady basketball player, Noble is. I've seen her the last few years on the varsity squad. One of the stronger players, for sure. Gets that second one to fall in, and it's a 42-15 game. Good pass to Ayla Kemp again. Haven't seen much action from her tonight. Anna Miller, no good.
Good effort.
There you go. Kemp gets the rebound, fights for it.
Swing that ball around, hit it again.
Works the baseline, puts it up. That will fall
Nice
short,
job.
but she gets that foul. Yeah, and that'll be on Braden Noble. That'll be her third.
Kemp only 2 points on the night.
Yeah, Caitlin Metalski coming back in here. Boy, you can really feel it as a Raider fan if Kemp only has 2 points scored. Ooh, that was about
almost a victory lap, but not quite.
Close to going in as you could get. Well, the first 4 minutes of this second half was really flying, and now we've kind of hit a brick wall. So we'll see if we can pick things back up here, 42-15.
Well, we always talk about the energy first 3 minutes of the third period. And obviously it was brought out good, especially by the Lady Raiders.
Yeah.
You just got to find that second win to continue to get through the second half.
Boyne City rebounds here. Bodies on the floor. Jump ball. Charlevoix will finally get this one here. Ayla Kemp rewarded, hitting the ground hard, picking that one up.
I can't remember that official's name, but he used to have a beautiful head of hair.
You know, I can say that about myself here in about 5 to 8 years.
I talk about that because I haven't had hair in, I don't know, probably 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
If he agrees with it, I appreciate it.
Yep. Well, I'm going to be in the same boat most likely.
It's all right.
As Brown draws another foul there. Good to see. And that'll be on Delaney Little, her first.
My father, who was a barber for forever in Harbor Springs, he used to say, God only created so many perfect heads, the rest he covered with hair.
There's Ron Lugin. He's going to be working our baseline camera here in a little bit for the boys varsity game. Just came in. Dana Brown gets that free throw. Well, hey, you got to get the points somewhere.
Nice effort on the rebound. I believe that was by Boss.
Yep.
Yes, good effort.
Good work there by the freshman. The possession arrow will favor the Ramblers, though. It'll be Cameron, no good there. Guillaume, that is. And the third attempt there, this time it was put in by Ellie Wilcox, falls in for the Ramblers. 44-16.
11 points for her so far in the night.
Yeah. Good showing. Boss spins around, puts that one up, no good. And we saw the Raiders start out here with 2-3 possession trips to their end of the court at times. The last few possessions, it's been just once. This one gets knocked around here, staying with the Ramblers. Bit of a shift change here for both teams. A few different players coming in. 32, Waglandowski, 24, Taryn Carey, and number 10, Emma Meadows coming back in here for the Raiders. And we'll bring in Brooklyn Schwanke as well. She'll take out Hannah Miller. Pass there, shot no good from Kaylin Metalski from the inbound. And we'll have another, no, that'll be a foul, not a jump ball. The foul will go on Kaylin Metalski, number 11, her second.
Interesting.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Those were my thoughts. Ref saw something that we didn't.
And we move on.
Yeah. Okay. We're up here in the mezzanine.
Use that screen and drive hard off of that.
Emma Meadows to Waglandowski.
Face her.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go. That's the shot she's been getting so far this season.
Yeah, and if they're going to leave it open, keep shooting it. If they're going to come up close to you, then drive on her.
Schwanke gets a good takeaway. Gets some cheers from the crowd a little bit. She gets that one off to Waglandowski. Now over to Meadows with Bush hanging all over her. That one slips through. Taryn Carey able to gather it back up. Addison Burns takes it away here, providing to be quite pesky. And, oh my goodness me, Ogden was rocked.
Yeah, it was halfway down.
At that point, you should count one like that. My goodness, I don't know how it does that sometimes. But the Raiders.
I believe they called a jump on that. They called a jump ball.
Because of the...
Whatever happened inside, they had called a jump ball, but they gave it to the wrong team to inbounds.
Gotcha.
It's supposed to be Boyne City ball. There was no, where it looked like there was possibly a foul on the play, there was no foul.
Well, Boyne
it's kind of like the opposite of what we saw the last time down here.
Yeah, right. Oh, there you go. The big three by Bush.
Yeah, nice three-pointer.
47-16. 31-point game here. I believe once it gets past 35, it begins the running clock in the second half. Ayla Kemp, that one flies right in front of the hands of Miss Emma Meadows.
Yeah, again, you get to a point where you've got to come to the ball. Especially if she picks up her dribble, you don't want to get that 5-second call. So you got to come to it, try to help her out.
Again, great to see the crowd filling in here across the gymnasium. As that shot goes up and away, no good. Burns gets the rebound, no good on the putback. Taryn Carey with it now for the Raiders.
Way to keep her pivot foot.
Yeah. A lot of excitement here in this boys varsity game, but in the meantime, taken away by Bush. And there she makes up for that one that went around the world and out. It'll be a 49-16 game. Ayla Kemp looking for somebody. finds Schwanke. Raiders started out with a 5-point scoring run in the opening about 4.5 minutes of this third quarter. Only scored 3 cents, but one positive there is they've scored 7 total since the halftime break, which was only 2 less than the entire first half, so there's something going for them there.
Timeout by Boyne City, it looks like.
Good. That'll give us a moment here to thank our friends, good friends that is, and partner of mine, Eric, from the fine folks at the Lake House.
Yes, we are.
Unequivocally. From the moment you walk into the Lake House, the essence of easy living and life on the water shines through. Now, for unique gifts, including wedding, home accessories, and furry friend items, their assortment of gifts and home decor is perfect for your home, cottage, or boat. Come visit the Lake House to commemorate your visit to one of Michigan's premier resort destinations. They're located at 403 Bridge Street, or visit them online at thelakehouseCharlevoix.com.
Yes, thank you. We just started something today. We have a great greeting card wall in the back and whatnot. We just started something today. You buy 4 greeting cards, you get the 5th one for free.
Okay.
And that starts today, going on every day. Buy 4 greeting cards, get the 5th for free.
And people might think, well, what do I need 5 greeting cards for at one time?
Well, there's always somebody that needs a greeting card.
Well, that's right. Not only that, but you can use them any time of the year. So go stock up on them, ladies and gentlemen, and go see all the other great things. I was just down there today that Eric
Yes,
and
you
the rest
were.
of the group
You came
has
to
in
saw me
store.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, spring stuff starting to come in.
Guillen gets that one knocked away. Taryn Carey, good final effort there as we go into the third quarter. Break here, 49-16 is the score. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break and come back after this. Yeah, it's the band leads us in to a commercial break.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehouseCharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Charlevoix State Bank was founded in 1994 to provide exceptional local service to our northern Michigan community. With 6 locations in Charlevoix, East Jordan, Boyne City, Ellsworth, and Beaver Island, we're here to make banking easy, right here in your neck of the woods with people you know. Charlevoix State Bank believes in the positive lessons of high school athletics and is a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
And coming back into this one here.
Nice dump down low. Oh, you got to finish those, make those puppies.
Yeah, the Raiders had the ball to begin as they went down. Not able to get the shot to fall in, but they get the knock away there from Boyne City, so the Raiders will have another chance as Schaefer, with 3 fouls on her tally on the baseline, takes care of the inbound duties.
Boyne almost zoning on the inbounds.
Oh, and that one went right into the hands of Addison Burns.
It's nice when you do that because you can pack it in. You don't have to worry about anybody getting out of position.
That'll be Waglandowski taking the foul as Braden Noble went for the layup.
So for the Raiders, you're looking at, obviously, they've only scored 16, but they've increased their score each period. So let's see if they can have an increased quarter again here in the fourth.
Gets the first one to fall in there, 50-16. Ladies and gentlemen, as a few more of you are starting to get your way onto the broadcast here, especially for that big boys varsity game in just a little bit. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching for, anything along those lines. We'd love to hear from you on the chat box there. You can access it both on YouTube, the stream you're watching, as well as on the website. So be sure to tune in, let us know all that good stuff, and subscribe to this Raider Athletics channel as well. This is one of the channels in the Next Level Broadcasting tree that we produced games on. There's one for Gaylord St. Mary, one for Gaylord, and of course the main channel as well. So be sure to subscribe to this one and let folks know as well so you can get those notifications that we are live anytime we have a game on here.
Yeah, we'll get into talking about the great day that we are going to have tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And the 3-ball no good by Ellie Wilcox. Picked up by Braden Noble. Goes around again. Wilcox with it.
Got to find your man. We got 2-on-1.
And there you go, Addison Burns. Drops in the 2, gets the foul. Yeah, and that'll be on Brooklyn Schwanke, her second foul now. Gets it in, no problem. 54-16.
15 points for her on the night.
Yeah, the Kemp to Schaefer, now to Schwanke there in the corner with Wilcox hanging all over her. Braden Noble passing it up court now to Little. And with a lot of steam behind her, she still manages to get that one in.
I think she was surprised that it went in too, because she was going pretty quick.
Yeah,
able just to throw that up there before she almost ran in through the wall.
Schaefer gathers this one up here. It is a 40-point game, 56-16.
I don't mind that step back.
No, that was
good. That's something she's going to learn to be a freshman too. It's something she's going to learn to do as the years go on.
6.5 to go in the game.
Now, if you're going to do zone, you can't over-rotate. Good backside help.
Schaefer gets that one to Schwanke. Back to Schaefer we go. Just about 6 minutes to go in the game. Another takeaway there as Little squeezed that one through her hands. Eventually gets to Ellie Wilcox. Now Braden Noble. Jump ball possession will favor Boyne City yet again. And there you go. Big crew change here for Boyne City, replacing all 5 members that were just out there on the court. We'll get through some of those names as we go along. And we do have, again, the running clock now. 5:33 to go in the game. Ayla Kemp gets the takeaway. She finds Schaefer. And the Raiders looking to
look down.
Substitute all 5 here in a moment as Wyglendowski
Nice
gets
out.
that back to Taryn Carey. There you go for 2.
It's a good possession by Wyglendowski. She did everything right having the ball in the paint there.
Around we go to Caleb Metowski. Sydney Bush with it now on the baseline. Puts it up and over, no good.
Good baseline help, too.
Yeah.
Good rebound by Schaefer, and away they go.
That's the thing. This team has flashes of good effort here. And good ability as Schaefer gets that one in. Makes it a 56-20 ball game.
You know, we talk about improvements and things they need to do, and it's a rebuild, whatever, but I have yet to still see them mail in a whole game still. You know, they still are out there putting in an effort no matter what.
They could have, stopped it when they were down 35-40, but they've scored 6 straight here.
And don't think of it as, well, they've got all their bench players in, and that's why it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How are you going to get better if all of a sudden you don't start seeing these things happen?
Right.
Or working on these things.
Taryn Carey got a hand on that one there, and that'll be a 5-member change here for the Raiders, with Hannah Miller the only player left to the original starting 5. That'll be out there on the court for Charlevoix.
Little line change, finished out this second half of this period.
Yeah. And that'll be a foul coming in here on number 5, Christy Cordova just came in.
Just out of position,
Yeah.
spacing and move your feet. Just letting her drive up by and then throwing a hand in there.
Wow, that one straight up over the backboard. I don't know if that was all from Kayla Metowski or if that was simply also tipped by a Raider.
I guess they're going to say all Metowski, as
Okay.
Dana Brown was caught out of position. Thought maybe she got a hand on it, but I guess not.
All right. Well, with 3:15 to go in the game, Miller takes it here, working her way around the top of the arc, looking for somebody. Finds Brown. It'll be Miller going up. Good try. Gets
Not a
that
bad
one,
drive there.
Yeah, knocked away by Guillen. Picks it back up, though. Cordova now to Brown once more. Around to Christy Cordova. And Miller tries it in once again. Cordelia Cunningham tries to reel it in, but it will go out of bounds just before she can get a handle on it. So it will go back to the Ramblers with Kayla Metalski ready to take care of the inbound duties.
And that's all right. Just another case of going up with the right hand instead of protecting it with your shoulder and going up with the left.
Cameron Guillen thought about it. It'll be back to...
She did, too.
No good there from Allie Wilson. We've got a jump ball. Charlevoix will have it back. And 2 more players coming in. 00, Nay Carlson, and 14, Addison Shearer. That'll be Shearer working it up the court here, off the inbound from Cunningham. Good find to Christy Cordova. Lets that one get past her, though. Yeah, it's Hazel Ogden. Gets that one back over to Guillen. And we've got about a minute and a half to go in this one.
Ooh. I might have rewarded her with a clean block on that one. I don't know.
Her body wasn't anywhere close. Her hand was on the ball. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. That's all
right. 34 points.
Yeah. The first stoppage of the clock that we've had here, I believe, in this entire period.
I don't know.
And that'll be number 13, Allie Watson at the line. Gets the first free throw in.
Yeah, shooter's touch with her first point of the night.
Yeah. Sophomore getting a few minutes here on the varsity court. That one goes around, though. Into the hands of Miss Boss, who just picked up that foul.
That's one thing, especially I've seen a lot in this conference, too. Man, there's a lot of youth out there.
Mm-hmm. Which is, of course, great to
man,
have.
Well, there's going to be some fun games in the future with this women's conference.
Mm-hmm. And just because Charlevoix isn't doing well now doesn't mean that they can't in the future. We've talked about it a few different times over the course of this broadcast. They've got a lot of up-and-coming talent. Not only on this varsity squad with some of the freshmen and sophomores, but on the JV team, too. It'll be Nate Carlson picking up a foul.
Gets her officially in the book.
Maybe not the way one would typically want to be, but it does irregardless. We've got, since we're running out of time with the running clock, got to thank our friends at Martin Concrete. Martin Concrete, located in Charlevoix, specializes in residential concrete construction. They provide prompt, high-quality concrete work and guarantee customer satisfaction. No job for them is too big or small, and their long list of services include foundations, driveways, patios, sidewalks, and so much more. For the company that is proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding area, call Martin Concrete at 231-838-9610 or visit them online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com. And both of those, one of those free throws is made in. Yep. As Addison Shearer gets that one off, tried to Christy Cordova. Will stay with Charlevoix. Clock will keep running. Final 40 seconds of this one. Cunningham on the inbound.
Square up.
To Alabas, now to Nay Carlson. Cunningham, 30 seconds to go. And a takeaway here.
Careful, don't foul her from behind. Ooh, nice swat out of bounds.
Yeah.
It was close to almost a shove out of bounds.
That's a number 4 that is on there for Boyne City. We don't have her on either the varsity or JV.
Okay, because I know looking at the rosters, it looked like they had a lot of fifth quarter players because some names are on 2 rosters.
Yeah. Final 3 seconds of this one, up and away. The shot from Guillen, no good. So that'll take care of it, ladies and gentlemen. Boyne City, the girls varsity squad, comes out of this one with a big 58-22 win. So far, Boyne City splitting the night. They lost the first game. JV girls did. 41-38 was the final score there. And they come out with a big victory here, 58-22. We got to thank Bases MI before we send it to a bit of a break here. Bases MI in Charlevoix has everything you need for a successful recovery journey from any type of substance abuse. With a unique blend of clinical expertise and compassionate care, they're ready to serve you and everyone you know with in-person or telehealth appointments. That's Bases MI at the corner of M66 and US 31, or visit them online at basesmi.com. So that'll take care of it for us here for this first game, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break for about yeah, that's right, for about 12 minutes here. And then the headliner of tonight, the Varsity boys have Boyne City, I believe, with a 10-7 record, take on the Raiders with their 12-4 record. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for a battle at the top of the Lake Michigan Shores Conference. Northern Shores Conference, that is.
Hey, I'm still getting used to not calling it the LMC anymore.
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
So we will step away here for a little bit and come back in about 12 minutes. Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Charlevoix High School. Eric Huffman along with Shane Smith and a whole plethora of others during Winterfest night here in Charlevoix. We had the JV girls game earlier, closing out a very close win. And then we just finished up the varsity girls game. Not as close as the first game. Boyne City coming out, I believe, right close to a 40-point win. Now we're getting ready for the headliners. We get through the starting lineup for tonight, starting for Boyne City. It's number 3, Spate for the Ramblers. Number 10, Elger. Number 13, Peck. Number 24, Stanek. And 32, Luke Van Zee. And now the starting 5 for your Charlevoix Raiders, as I think Shane's ready to join us for this broadcast.
Yeah, we got a couple camera things taken care of here as we go into the Raider lineup with a full gymnasium, just about the student section all here, the band. Great night for it. We've got 0, Ryan Pearl. Number 2, Vitaly Collins. Number 4, Logan Watkins. Number 5, Joe Gaffney. And last but certainly not least, number 11, Jackson Krause.
Yeah, no secrets. He's my go-to guy every time we see Charlevoix. I wasn't able to make the Grayling game the other night, but watched it from the comfort of my recliner along with my 4 dogs and 4 cats, and watched a nice effort by the Raiders, by the whole team, and my boy Krause had a nice night, double digits, I believe.
Yes. It was a good all-around night for Charlevoix. Not so much if you were a Grayling Viking fan just the other night. That was a bit of a rough game for them, but Charlevoix showed their full grit and determination there. Back-to-back 17-point win games against Kalkaska and Grayling on Tuesday and Wednesday night. So they want to repeat that success here against 9-7 Boyne City for a battle at the top of the conference, as both of them are right about similar standing in Northern Shores Conference
Yeah,
play.
Charlevoix 2 losses, Boyne City with 3. Boyne City gets a 4th loss. You may want to count them out for the title.
Right.
Elk Rapids sitting with 1. You got a great doubleheader with Charlevoix and Elk Rapids coming up that could determine the conference. But don't forget about Harbor Springs.
Raiders forcing the turnover. They got it away there from Mr. Ben Stanek's hands.
And again, let's for Charlevoix, it's all about the start of the game.
Yep.
They're going to be aggressive and play clean basketball to start this game, or are we going to be have issues and have to bring our game along as the game comes on?
Yes, indeed. Charlevoix with it back here. 30 seconds into this one. Joe Gaffney staring down Ryder Peck here.
What a great crowd tonight, Winterfest.
Jackson Krause finding Logan Watkins driving the baseline. Too many trees there to throw that one up, so he'll get it back over to Krause. Now to Pearl. Collins from the corner. Let's one fly, and it's in.
Yeah, you want to see that early with Collins hitting a 3. If he gets going early, that gives you another weapon to go along with the other ones that the Raiders hold.
So Charlevoix with the quick 3-0 lead here to begin. Number 3, Ryan Spate lets one go. No good. And that'll be Watkins coming back with the rebound. Gaffney.
Tip drill to the Raiders.
4 or 5 on 1 here. He still puts one up off the backboard. No good into the hands of Luke Van Zee.
He was in his bag trying to go one-on-one. A little too far behind the backboard as we get a travel by the Ramblers heading the other way.
Oh, I love an atmosphere like this, Eric. Back and forth game.
Yeah, walking down underneath the mezzanine, too, the short bleachers. Nice crowd underneath there, too. A couple quick shout-outs to Mitz Lee and Gary Spenceley.
All right. And, hey, speaking of shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching for. Give any other things that you'd like us to say online. Yes, Gaffney gets
say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Gaffney.
There you go. He's the steady Eddie of this team almost every single game. And there's the first points of the game for Jaden Alger. It's 2 minutes gone by so far in this one. Krause back over to Collins, who had the opening 3 in this game to get things started. Might even say the party started in this one as Kraus lets one
not
go.
a bad pull-up jumper. That elbow is his area, too.
Yeah, and that'll be knocked away, they'll say, by Boyne City after Watkins fought for it down there under the basket. The Raiders will hang on to it here.
They pointed the wrong way. I believe they had
they did,
a
okay.
Raider stepping on the line, and he gave it the wrong direction.
Okay. Well, at least I wasn't the only one mistaken here. Yeah, as we get things underway once again. 5:35 to go in the first period. That'll be Luke Van Zee again, passing that one off to Ben Stanek, no good.
Nice rebound by Collins again.
The Raiders starting out strong here. Pearl to Kraus, back over to Pearl, now to Collins at the top. Gaffney takes it back over. Defensive-minded game so far. 5-2 is the score. And Logan Watkins loads up for Bear and fires one in.
Yeah, again, making the right decisions with the ball movement. Nice job by the Raiders. Getting the wide open shot and another wide open three.
And the Raiders start out strong. Opening up here with a 2-possession lead, 8-2. 4:52 to go in the first period. No good on the lay-in attempt there by Ryder Peck. But the putback was there.
Just good athletic basketball by Alger.
Whew.
Him and Stanek, two tall athletic players. They get up there. If you're not going to box out and go up strong, they will go behind your back and rip that rebound down.
Ryan Pearl to Kraus here. 4:25 to go in the first period. Pearl back over to Collins. Thought about it from the same spot he made that first three. It'll be Pearl taking it back over. And the Raiders will reset here. Not too many things that they liked. Gaffney driving it in to the free throw line. Lets one go off the heel. No good. And the game kind of settles in here a little bit as Ryder Peck gets that one knocked away.
Gaffney playing a little bit too close. Going to throw that hand in there for a cheap foul.
The game's first foul, 4 minutes into this one. Peck here on the inbound to Ben Stanek. He works his way inside, pulls up from about 15 feet, no good.
Yeah, Watkins got a hand on that.
This has been one of the greatest basketball crowds I've seen.
Probably the best for the year.
Yeah. Oh, the best for the year, no doubt about it. Yeah, as Collins gets
nice
another
lead.
takeaway.
Now you're going to have to follow him in. If the big guy.
Pearl, too much mustard on that one. Gets
nice
the rebound.
Look.
Back over to Kraus for three. Can he get it in? Yes, he does.
Nice.
Three made threes to begin the game
Nice
for the
job
Raiders.
by Charlevoix following in case he didn't make it. And then, again, good decisions with the ball movement.
11-4 is the score. Stanek there trying all he can to get it in. That'll be tipped around.
Good hands
Staying
by
here.
Gaffney.
Yep, with Boyne City. First substitution of the game here. 14, Owen Hewitt coming in now for the Ramblers.
Ryan Pearl being the defensive captain, trying to make sure his teammates are kept up the intensity, staying on the defensive end. Come on, close them in the corner like that. Oh.
Yeah. Back up top we go to the top of the arc here. Yeah, and that'll be Ben Stanek trying to get something going with Kraus and Collins hanging all over him. Be back over now to Peck. No
Good
good.
communication by Charlevoix and good help. Good help man-to-man. We've just played a good quarter so far.
Pearl to Collins from the corner. Thought about it. Back over to Pearl. Now to Watkins. 2:48 to go in the first period.
Nice take. Yes. Not in front of you to even try for the block charge, so take him up strong.
There you go. Yes, indeed. Collins delivers in two more. It's a 13-4 ball game.
Good hands by Gaffney. Get possession of it first. Get possession of it first.
Oh, my goodness. All over the place we go. Yep. Finally, it's...
Now talk to each other.
Hewitt bringing it
Yes,
back.
nice decision. You knew Spate. Spate was getting ready to put his shoulder down, so all Collins had to do was just step in front and absorb the punishment. Because Spate's not the softest guy in the world.
No, he is not. Probably the most burly member
Yeah,
on this team.
I don't know if I'd be taking that charge. And I used to love to take them.
Yeah, you were good at them back in the day. Gaffney sends that one off to Ryan Pearl, and it's in.
Way to use the basket as an extra defender, and a timeout by the Ramblers.
Raiders starting out with a statement here. They don't want to lose by double digits to Boyne City again as they go up by 11, 15-4. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away for our first commercial break. Be back in about 30 seconds.
If you're a parent enjoying a day out on the water with your family, you've heard these words before.
I'm hungry, Mother. I really am.
It's time to act swiftly and think on your feet, because you only have a couple of minutes to save the day.
I'm so hungry I could eat a whole elephant.
So combine leisure and heroics with dining out on the water with Dingy Dash. Serving Round Lake and Western Lake Charlevoix with takeout food, groceries, and whatever floats your boat. Keep your puppies fed with Dingy Dash.
And we're back into this one, ladies and gentlemen. High-flying game so far between both teams as we get a little bit of a shot of the student section there. Credit to our cameraman, Ron Lujan, down there working the baseline. So far, the Raiders coming out strong to begin this one, 15-4.
Angie Reynolds chiming in on the chat line saying, love the 3-ball. Reminds me of Michigan. Go Raiders and go Blue.
I love the 3-ball too, but I can't say I'm a fan of Michigan. Sorry. But we appreciate the shout-out irregardless, Angie, whether I'm a Michigan fan or not.
And obviously with the size of Boyne City, the 3-ball will be very important. So good shout-out for the 3-point shots.
Yeah. We've got another turnover here forced by the Raiders. And, hey, there's the Raider Pirate coming out. Pirate mascot. Been a long time since we've seen that one.
Nice dump off by Vitaly Collins. Nice no-look by
Carter
Gaffney.
Greenacre, there it
and
is.
Mr. Greenacre. Shane's favorite player for 2 points.
Oh, my God, I love that freshman. We've got a shining future with him in control, let me tell you. Two games, so far in the season with 15-plus points contributed. And he starts off with a good shot there off the assist from Gaffney. Minute 29 to go and counting here in the first period. Nearly, and there it is.
Get your body on the floor for that ball.
Raiders holding Boyne City
push ball
still.
Just from behind. Greenacre shoving Spade around.
That's a good foul to have, though.
Another quick shout out. Vitaly Collins' mom watching from the oil fields and the north slope of Alaska. Go Raiders, and thanks for chiming in.
Wow. Alaska, boy, what a place to be. I'd love to visit one day. Ryder Peck getting this one off to Hewitt. I apologize, 24.
Ooh.
Stanek. And there you go, the find inside to Ryan Spade.
Yeah, Collins almost got a hand on that. Spade obviously way too strong to knock that out of his hands.
Gaffney to Collins, getting that one knocked around. The jump ball staying down on this end of the court.
And kind of like we talked about during the girls' game, you can't be caught trying to beat a double team, trying to dribble between it. Too many feet and hands and other things in the way. Nice backside look on the inbounds. That might be available for 2 later on in the game. Nice drive to the inside.
There you go.
Nice. It's always nice to have Collins start off good because he can come back to him later.
Boy, you can tell the Raiders started out wanting to show off for this big hometown crowd.
Kind of leaving off from what I saw with them from the Grayling game.
Yeah.
Again, I watched a really nice all-around game by them the other night. Nice
And there you
shot
go.
by Peck for 2.
Quick put in there. All the way up to a wide-open Carter Greenacre.
Probably the
Stanek
right
closed in
decision
on
as
him there.
Stanek was getting ready to shoot that thing right out of the gym, I think.
Yeah. Collins to Greenacre. Oh, boy. That's his favorite spot to be. Don't let him open there. 3 seconds to go as Pearl spins around, puts one up. Off the glass, no good. Raiders start with one of their strongest opening quarters we've seen so far this season. 19-8, they go into this second quarter breaks. We'll take a break right along with them and come back after a word from a couple of our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Charlevoix State Bank was founded in 1994 to provide exceptional local service to our northern Michigan community. With 6 locations in Charlevoix, East Jordan, Boyne City, Ellsworth, and Beaver Island, We're here to make banking easy, right here in your neck of the woods with people you know. Charlevoix State Bank believes in the positive lessons of high school athletics and is a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
And we'll bring it back in here with another good shot of the student section there. Again, it goes a dozen rows high here. Lots of students attending this one, and it's great to see as we bring you back in. Just about to get underway with our second period. As we get the clock reset and everything squared away, Raiders with that 19-8 lead.
Good help by Ryan Pearl off that handoff. They're trying to get a handoff for a big, be able to drive the lane. And Pearl went off of that, went off of his man and stopped the drive. Nice defense.
Boyne City will pick up their first foul here with Hewitt. Gaffney finding Collins to Watkins. Allowing things to get set up here as Pearl gets it back over to Greenacre. Good find to Watkins. Hewitt all over him.
Get out of the paint. Good job.
Collins drives this one in by himself.
Yeah, he's just got nice collection and gathering steps for his layup, so where he can really get blow by a guy and then be able to, with his length, be able to reach up and get that nice, easy layup.
Peck to Alger to Spate 4-2. 21-10. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. As Pearl and the Raiders have the 11-point lead. Another look to Collins, left wide open.
You're going to have to switch defenses because, again, you've got the wrong man on Collins, and his speed, as you've seen already, he's just going to torch you all night for easy layups. And if you lay back off of him, then he'll start torching you from the outside, as he's hit 1 3 and has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 points already on the night.
Ron Johnson picks up his second timeout call there. So while we have a moment, we want to thank our good sponsor, Bingham Insurance. Running a small business can be risky, and owner Charles Strail knows all about that. But one thing you can't leave to chance is your insurance coverage. Bingham Insurance wants to help keep you covered from the unexpected from happening. That's Bingham Insurance Company, representing auto owners insurance. As we come back in here, it'll be Boyne City taking over on the game with Ryder Peck bringing it across the half-court line. 23-10, the Raiders on top.
It's just kind of little simple dribble weave up around the top, and everyone just kind of saying to sag down and taking away the drive, because that seems to be what they've been looking to do right now.
Ryan Spade here on the baseline. Boy, he is just a big, burly dude compared to the rest of them down there. And there's Alger trying to get one up and away.
Nice rebound by Greenacre. Yeah, reach up there.
For that one.
Put his paw, whatever that is of a paw, way up there for that skinny little fella.
God, you got to love it when a freshman can contribute that much to a team of this caliber. As Gaffney thinks about it, gets it back over to Colin.
Yeah,
Krause.
again, is,
oh, Gaffney, watch out. It's in. 4 made threes for the Raiders to begin this game.
It just seems like the whole team's been focused from the tip so far tonight.
Yeah. 26-10, Boyne City on their heels right now, down 16. A high fly and pass over to Drew Neer. He'll take it from the corner, lets it go. Up and over the basket.
Oh,
wow.
Nope, stepped on the line. Fortunate, Greenacre had a rebound, almost got it wrestled away, but the Rambler was stepping on the line.
Yep, Owen Hewitt there trying hard for it. Brady Snyder comes back into this one.
See what they're going to do with this if it's just a token man pressure.
Be between Collins and Pearl. 5:35 to go.
Yeah, and right now, 16, just run your sets. Make sure you're getting a good shot. You don't have to force anything. Oh, that little back tap got away with one.
Oh, boy. And that'll be a mess there on the floor between Gaffney and the Ramblers. They'll say the Ramblers have it back.
Unfortunate. We always, when we taught players, think it's always like to go forward at an angle or go with purpose. If you go side to side, give somebody a better angle or better way to hit that back tap and knock the ball away.
Snyder back over to Hewitt, working against Greenacre. Gets past him, but Pearl was there, knocked it away. Yep, back to Snyder, puts it up, no good. Collins comes down with the rebound. That'll be the foul coming up here. That'll fall on Drew Neer. Yep. That'll be the second coming up now for Boyne. First for Neer.
Good activity. Now what I do, because you've got kind of a size mismatch, tallness-wise with Kraus. Maybe go a little high-low actions, post him up, down low, or get him where you've got him sized up with two who was guarding him.
Oh, there's another three from Greenacre. Pearl threaded the needle to Kraus along the baseline, who got it back to Greenacre. Left open, drains the three.
Beautiful.
5 now for the Raiders. Boy, we're going to throw that on a replay real quick.
Absolutely. Boyne gets it back up to the top of the key as Shane's getting the replay ready for you. Snyder going to keep it, going to look to drive.
We'll have to get replay.
Runs and the Pearl ends up with a turnover. He's more worried about the contact than the shot. Ends up with a turnover. We're headed the other way.
I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get the replay on the next one. That was a great sequence of events there for that three to happen.
What's nice about this, again, with this Raider team is you can just give it to Pearl, and he can run the point. He can run the wing. He can run the post. He can kind of do it all. So you can take the ball out of Gaffney's hands if they're worried about him bringing the ball up the court, because Pearl's more than capable.
Pearl drives that one in all by himself. No good. That one just a little bit too much power. So it'll be Drew Neer coming down with it here. So he brings it back up the court. Left open for the three, Ryder Peck, and that's the first one for Boyne City to fall in. 29-13. Gaffney to Pearl, back to Gaffney as he charges up court. All the way, gets that one. Ooh. That'll be a foul coming up here from Brady Snyder.
Yeah,
put too much of himself
now
into that
what's
block.
happening is the player's shaking his head no. Now the official's going to have to be careful, or he'll have to be careful, the official, as he tried to go up and explain to him what the foul was, and he wasn't going to have anything with it. So I'll have to make sure that the official doesn't want to keep an eye on him the rest of the night for how he wants to act as the night goes on.
Gaffney leaves that one a little bit long. It's the second one. And the Raiders already up to 30 points. 3:39 to go in the first half.
You're up 17, 3:39 to go. No reason to lay off the gas. Stay on the gas. Try to get it to 20. Try to get it to more. It's going to be an illegal block. Yeah, he set that block too hard and took Watkins right out of the play.
That'll go on
Hewitt.
Hewitt.
Second one on Hewitt.
Yeah. Pearl to Watkins, get that one taken away momentarily by Peck, but he was already out of bounds when he got it.
Nothing Peck could do. He was just right there in his hands. But like I was saying, for all that action happening here, you want to get it to 20. Try to get it over 20. You want to kill the will. Don't let him hang around.
Right. And another mess here. Ref nearly taken out between Hewitt and Watkins. The Boyne City winning that battle. Just under 3.5 minutes to go. Boyne City still down.
Yeah, these games are never over.
That's right.
I remember years ago watching a Charlevoix team down 19 points in Harbor Springs come back and win. So
Collins skittered to a stop there, was able to get it back up court before going out of bounds, and another foul.
And one. Nice take by Greenacre as he was up in the air before the whistle blew. So a good and one.
And that'll fall on Drew Neer, his second as well. At least a couple players now for Boyne City with 2 fouls apiece.
Surprised they haven't got the he's a freshman chance yet from the student section.
I know, yeah, boy, they used to do that a lot. That went a little bit too long. A lot of help from the Boyne City
I
student
almost
section,
think
though.
Kraus got held there on the rebound. He tried to sell it, but nothing happened. Good. Oh, one time throwing the hand in there doesn't work. But before that, that was good help off of the screen coming out and stopping the momentum. You just got to be careful throwing those hands in there too many times, giving too many reasons for that whistle to get blown.
Bit of a shift change here for the Ramblers. We'll get to all of them here as we go along. It'll be Jaden Alger back over to Neer. She works that one right in front of our baseline camera from Ron Lujan. Goes to the far side there. Back up top we go. And letting one fly from deep, no good from Alger. The rebound, good. The putback, not so much from Stanek. And that'll be a good shot. Foul drawn as well from Charlevoix.
Yeah, and a foul on Ryan Pearl. Again, big, active athletes. You got to box out and clear them out and then go up strong because they're going to jump and then shoot till they make it unless you do.
Clean swish there for the free throw. Barely moved the net. 2.5 to go in this first half already. This one's been absolutely rocketing by. Charlevoix holds a commanding 16-point, 32-16 lead. Gaffney over to Kraus. Now to Pearl as he works the baseline. Puts that one up off the glass. No good. Kraus!
Nice rebound by Kraus. Way to go in strong.
Gaffney left open. Don't let him do that. That'll be just a little bit short, though. Pearl on the rebound. Third chance here for the Raiders.
Oh, don't pick it up unless you know what you're doing.
Greenacre back to Pearl. Now to Watkins.
Oh, almost had him on the cut through.
And there's the reach around.
And that's what happens with the back tap. Instead of we're too busy throwing hands around instead of moving our feet.
That'll be on Hewitt. That'll be his third already, so he'll be sitting the rest of this half out. Yeah, as Gaffney goes up to the line for 2. Not typically the player you want up there if you're an opposing team, as he sinks the first one in.
I never taught the back tap.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've heard me enough this season that you should be in position not to have to do that.
Right.
Thank you, Ryan Pearl, diving on the floor. Nice job, young man, and getting the timeout in the process.
That was all started by Kraus. Got upon it, knocked it down. Pearl grabbed it up. Yeah, and the Raiders will have the possession going into this timeout, 32nd one of that nature. So we're going to thank our friends at Charlevoix State Bank. During a time of mergers, acquisitions, and name changes, the founders of Charlevoix State Bank saw a need for a truly local bank focused on our community and strong customer relationships. Those values continue to drive us today as we support high school athletics through our support of tonight's game.
And once again, congratulations to Coach Mike, president of Charlevoix State, and the Raider wrestling team for winning districts.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. They won districts. They'll be hosting regionals here. Powerhouse wrestling program in the last 4 or 5 years from that gentleman there. So we're happy to have all that success. And he's bringing girls into the wrestling program as well. 3 girls competing this year, so that's great to see. Not
awesome.
Typical of this area.
And the backside of the inbounds.
There you
go. I've been waiting for that one.
Watkins earned all of that one as he'll be going to the line.
He did.
A foul there. We don't have the updated number.
Nope, waiting on the...
We'll get there eventually. Watkins not able to get that one. Boyne City will finally have the ball back. For the jumper, there you go. Jaden Alger sinks in a couple quick.
Who was that one by? I missed it.
That was Alger.
Thank you.
Still don't have an update on who that most recent Boyne City foul was. As Greenacre gets that one off to Pearl. Good find to Kraus.
Yes.
And he'll be
going
taking
up
the
strong
foul.
and getting the foul. Stanek wondering why, but easily he got him with all of his arm.
Oh, yeah. Boy, you get some shrills from that student section. It can really mess with your psyche there.
Well, just a little flat on the free throw.
Yeah,
just got to gather himself. We'll talk about it. Bending, coming up, extending as you're getting there. Follow through. What a beautiful free throw that was.
Yes, indeed. 36-18. Sounds like we're calling a golf game all of a sudden.
Yes. Deserved a golf clap after that.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you can.
We got a foul coming up here on Charlevoix. Okay, so that foul beforehand was Ben Stanek there, picked up his first, and now it's Jackson Krause picking up his first.
There we go.
Boyne City with 5, Charlevoix with 3. Minute 16 to go here in the first half. Jaden Alger gets that one off, finds Ryder Peck.
Come on, you've been playing hard this whole half. You got 1 more minute to go. Dig down deep, finish it out strong.
They are so far keeping everything
bend
to
your
the
legs
up until this moment.
That was a nice drive, though.
So that'll go on Ryan Pearl, his second.
You know, and Pearl the only one with any type of foul trouble, if you want to call that. Pearl with 2, and I think everybody else has 1 so far.
First one missed there from Mr. Jaden Alger. Bryce Boss, number 12, comes in here for the last 55 seconds of this first half. Ryan Pearl.
One of my favorite subs.
Yeah. Takes a couple of big bounces, and it finally goes in. Was not pretty, but they got it. That's all that matters. As the Raiders finally get going back across the half-court line with Watkins here. 45 seconds to go. Watkins got that one knocked away by Stanek. And it goes up here once again. Alger gets that one stripped away. The Raiders get a foul rewarded to them for it.
Should be on Greenacre, I believe.
Yeah.
His second.
Uh-oh. He's not one to normally get too many foul calls on him.
No. 40 seconds to go. I would probably protect your 2 fouls.
Yep. And
looks like Ian Moran's about to come in.
Yep. First free throw missed there once again. Yep. Moran for the last 40 seconds or so of this first half. Alger 2 for 4 at the line. At least here in these most recent moments. I don't know if he's been at the line otherwise.
He had an and 1 earlier.
Okay. .30 seconds to go in the first half. Charlevoix still with a 16-point lead. As Gaffney gets to Moran, now to Krause. Stanek all over him. Back over Gaffney now. Finds Watkins, left open. Oh, he took a long time to think about that one.
Wonder if they're not holding for the last shot. The one extra step. Kind of like they got caught out of sorts because they had a couple of open shots. Instead of taking them, they're trying to hang on to the ball.
Yeah. Not usual to have such wide open shots. You get caught out of sorts, I guess, when you have the opportunity. Alger charges that one in, no good. Krause on the rebound, 3 seconds to go. It'll be Gaffney, heaves that one up from half court. Good distance, but sails right by to the right of the basket. So that'll be the first half, ladies and gentlemen, 36-20. Now don't go anywhere because we've got the Winterfest coronation here in just a few moments. We will step aside for a quick commercial break and be back after this.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision-related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown cherry capital airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Located in Charlevoix, Michigan, is Martin Concrete, where they specialize in residential concrete construction, providing high-quality concrete work and guaranteeing customer satisfaction. They're proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding areas. No job is too big or too small for Martin Concrete, with services ranging from concrete slabs, footings, driveways, retaining walls, and much more. There's nothing that Martin Concrete can't do regarding concrete. That's Martin Concrete, online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com, or give them a call at 231-838-9610.
And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to send it down to our PA announcer, Ann Gorney, who's going to be taking care of the ceremony here. The first couple, Jackson Krause and Remy Arnold, being introduced now.
Also will be attending North Central Michigan College, where she will pursue a career in the health field. Jackson Krause is the son of Jeff and Sarah Krause. In high school, he has participated in football, basketball. Wrestling, track and field, and golf. He also was a member of the Green Team, FCA, and National Honor Society. After high school, he plans on attending Western Michigan University to study aviation flight sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Meadows and Brady Wardwell. Our third royalty pair is Sarah Pletcher and Matthew Jurema. Sarah Pletcher is the daughter of Rob and Jenny Pletcher. Throughout her high school career, she has been a part of the Varsity girls golf team, the Performing Arts program, Student Council, Green Team, Sound Club, Model of the United Nations, Art Club, and the National Honor Society. She is unsure of where she will attend, but she plans to pursue a degree in art education. Matthew Jurema is the son of John and Krista Jurema. During high school, he was involved in varsity baseball, varsity soccer, NHS, YAC, Student Council, Quiz Bowl, Chess Club, Fishing Club, and was a student leader for FCA. After high school, he plans to attend Ferris State University to pursue a degree in pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Pletcher and Matthew Jurema. Our next royal couple is Maya Rohr and Natalie Collins. Maya Rohr is the daughter of Conrad and Rebecca Rohr. Throughout high school, she has been involved in cross-country, track and field, basketball, safe in Northern Michigan, Zonta Club, and National Honor Society. After high school, she plans to either attend Grand Valley State University or Michigan State University. Natalie Collins is the son of Tara Huntsman and Liam Collins. In high school, he was part of the varsity basketball team for 3 years and was on the varsity track team for 4 years. After high school, he plans on going into the field of welding, but is undecided where he will be in college. Ladies and gentlemen, Maya Rohr and Natalie Collins. And our final royal couple is Romy Titus and Ryan Pearl. Romy Titus is the daughter of Brian and Carrie Titus. She is a member of Zonta, FCA, Green Team, and studies ballet at Crooked Tree Art Center. Romy plans on pursuing a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance in college, and she is undecided where she will attend. Ryan Pearl is the son of John and Kathy Pearl. He has been a 4-year varsity member of the baseball and basketball teams, a 3-year varsity member of the football team, and 1-year varsity soccer team. He is part of the FCA and the fishing club, and he has helped with baseball and basketball camps. Ryan will be pursuing his baseball career while studying business management at Point Park University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Romy Titus and Ryan Pearl. This year, classes competed against each other in friendly rivalries throughout the week. Their theme was festive celebrations. Classes earned points by participating in our spirit days, our kickoff weekend competitions, assembly games, and dance mashup. The overall winner this week went with a total points of 712 to the seniors. Here with us tonight is our 2024 Winterfest King, Camden Carey. Camden is currently at the University of Chicago in General Studies until he chooses his focus. Unfortunately, our 2024 Queen, Anna Kemp, could not join us because she is playing softball at Spring Arbor University and had a game this weekend. Anna is majoring in health and exercise science with an OT track. Standing in for her today is our 2024 Homecoming Queen, Gemma Bonney. Accompanying Camden and Gemma are the crown bearers, Libby and Noah. Libby is a student in Mrs. Carey's preschool class. Some of Libby's favorite things are drawing, playing with her sister Nina, and going for horse lessons. Noah is a student in Miss Mitchell's kindergarten class. His favorite wintertime activity is running and jumping in the snow with his brother Wyatt. Let's give a warm welcome and welcome back to our crowning team today. And now, the moment we've been waiting for.
Back to the main group.
Our Winterfest King is Matthew Jurema. Our Winterfest King. King is also presenting a basketball to Matthew, signed by the Varsity Raider basketball teams, which is a Raider tradition. Congratulations to our King, Matthew Jurema. And now, 2025 Winterfest Queen is Sarah Pletcher. At this time, Sarah will announce out the basketball team captains, Joe Gaffney, Ryan Pearl, and Logan Watkins.
Sarah Pletcher for being the Winterfest King and Queen. Two very deserving young individuals down there on the floor. The whole court full of young people who want to become leaders in our world. So again, congratulations to them. And we want to thank you all for tuning in here so far to our halftime break for this special Winterfest coronation. We're going to step aside for a couple minutes. We got some more bills we need to pay. And then we'll be back for our thoughts here on the first half of action. So stay tuned for our TVC Cherry Capital Airport continuation of the halftime show.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Unique gifts home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Bases MI in Charlevoix has everything you need for a successful recovery journey from any type of substance abuse. With a unique blend of clinical expertise and compassionate care, they are ready to serve you and anyone you know with in-person or telehealth appointments. That's Bases MI at the corner of M66 and US 31, or visit them at basesmi.com.
If you're a parent enjoying a day out on the water with your family, you've heard these words before.
I'm hungry, Mother. I really am.
It's time to act swiftly and think on your feet, because you only have a couple of minutes to save the day.
I'm so hungry I could eat a whole elephant.
So combine leisure and heroics with dining out on the water with Dingy Dash. Serving Round Lake and Western Lake Charlevoix with takeout food, groceries, and whatever floats your boat. Keep your puppies fed with Dingy Dash.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to our truncated TVC Cherry Capital Airport halftime show. Shane Smith, Eric Huffman, Ron Lugin, and Tyler Haight. There we go. Bring him in here. The four of us bringing this broadcast to you live here from the house that has been built. Thankfully, Tyler isn't up here with us at the moment to hear that dance. But we're back in here for a few moments to talk about some things that we've seen so far. Obviously, Charlevoix pretty much in the driver's seat every single moment of this game. Up 36-20. They've been outclassing Boyne City in every way possible you could think of so far. They really wanted to make a statement after that loss to Boyne City earlier on in the season. At Boyne, Eric, what are some things that we're seeing so far?
The main thing that we saw was pretty much from the tip is a nice, well-rounded, active, ready to go from the tip Charlevoix Raiders team. We always talk about slow starts or coming from behind or taking a period off here and there, but they've been engaged since the opening tip and built a 16-point lead. And you hope, and we talk about the first 3 minutes of the third period every single time because we can see leads like this evaporate in a quick hurry in today's basketball game. So you cannot take your foot off the gas one bit if you are Charlevoix.
Yeah, exactly right. We've got about a minute 50 to go here until the second half begins. So we want to send it to the band here for a minute with our shot from Ron Lugin as they play a couple of good tunes.
As we begin tonight's second half, we'd like to thank Freshwater Church.
Looks like that'll take care of it. Yeah. So before we get into it here, we've got about 60 seconds to go. We want to thank a couple more of our sponsors, beginning with the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, our halftime sponsor. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your gateway to Northern Michigan, and now is the time to fly TVC. TVC Airport will also get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world with now 7 airlines: Allegiant, American, Avelo, Delta, JetBlue, Sun Country, and United. To plan your next getaway today, visit tvcairport.com. And I think we've got just enough time to squeeze in your favorite place, Eric, the Lake House. From the moment you walk into the Lake House, the essence of easy living and life on the water shines through. They offer unique gifts, including wedding, home accessories, and furry friend items. Their assortment of gifts and home decor is perfect for your home, cottage, or boat. Come visit the Lake House to commemorate your visit to one of Michigan's premier resort destinations. They're located at 403 Bridge Street, or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you, not only your business here in town and everything that you guys do, but you being right here with us and me on all these broadcasts, delivering your expertise and energy every single game.
I just love basketball. But yeah, you know the story I mentioned it earlier. We just started today by 4 greeting cards, get the 5th one for free. So yeah, from every day going forward. So yeah, come on down, and you never know who's going to need that one card that says it all.
That's right. So ladies and gentlemen, hey, we've got a nice group here watching for this game. Let us know. Give us some shout-outs. Who you're watching for, where you're watching from, all that good stuff. We love hearing from you. And make sure you get a like and subscribe to this channel, as we do some more Raider broadcasts on it.
Nice fake.
There you go.
Oh, man, Vitaly Collins. Nice show and go, and then had to hesitate on the way up with the ball, too.
Mm-hmm. Be Jaden Alger here, getting this one off to Peck, and now inside we go. The quick shot, no good from Luke Van Zee. Haven't called his name a ton so far this evening.
No, but again, another tall, lanky Rambler. Again, if you're the Raiders, you got to make sure you're taking care of the paint. And Boyne City, with their offense, we're really looking to get it inside. So you really got to be aggressive around the boards. Nice pull
Collins
up.
from the elbow, and it's good. 4 straight for him now. To begin this half, Raiders go up by 20, the biggest lead they've had so far, 40-20. Alger powers one in, no good.
Ryan Pearl's got to remember that as Alger put his shoulder down. If he sets himself a little bit and he puts his shoulder down next time, you could possibly take a charge. Again, the days of standing still for block charges are over. You just got to be in position.
Hodkins to Gaffney, now to Collins. Thought about it.
Thought about a heat check.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Good find to Pearl.
Oh, that should be.
Denied by Alger. I guess they're not going to call it. So it'll be Spate.
The underneath official saying it's not his call.
There to Van Zee, no good. Spate knocking things around, gathers up against Gaffney, steps on the line. Charlevoix takes it back over.
So they're going to, from my observation, the officials are going to say the one is out of position underneath the basket, and the trailer is going to say that it was on the way up. 30 seconds later, and we're moving on.
That's right. Gaffney to Pearl, passing around the arc here.
Yeah, they're
Raiders
really trying to work the inside right now.
Yeah, Raiders have already had 5 threes in the opening half of this game. Collins takes it back up top here. Pearl left open. He takes them every now and then. That one's just a little bit too powerful.
Yep, not a bad shot to take, but
then you have the answer back there from Mr. Alger.
It just seemed like kind of a forced shot as he had somebody in front of him.
Gaffney keeps his 1 foot down, gets it over to Pearl. They're going to just take a moment to think things over. 5:25 all ready to go in the third.
Oh, here comes a Spartan weave. Here we go. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Boyne City. Number 3, indeed. Spate, will be his second. We drew that one up earlier in the season. You got the 2 guards will weave through and either come through screens from the guys down low or just try to crisscross and try to get open on the opposite wing. Another push by Spate. Going to get him his third. Somebody must have said something because they're watching position on that.
Back-to-back fouls here for big number 3.
Yeah, he's leaning into him is what he's saying.
Pearl to Collins. Last minute or so, the game's kind of come back down to earth. Pace a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, tried to get a little too fancy, and Alger just standing there waiting for it.
Back around we go, up and away the 3 ball, and it's in. Static there for the second made 3 of the game. For Boyne, I believe.
Yeah, that's his first points of the night.
Yeah, right. No, I knew that.
But yeah, second made 3 for Boyne, correct.
Once I heard the radio silence of there, I'm like, oh, I missed a part, didn't I?
Yeah, when coach goes radio silent, you know he's thinking about something.
Pearl on the baseline gets this to Gaffney.
Yeah. Don't get caught in that corner.
Yeah. What do you like to call it? Coffin corner?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I know Maverick liked to do that. He
Yeah.
called it coffin corner. Then they got up on top of the mountain there.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good Top Gun reference. Yes, Collins takes it here, spinning around into
Nice
the bank,
lead.
dump off to Kraus.
Man,
There
was
you
that
go.
the right decision because he had a big guy right in his grill and dumped it off for the wide open short corner shot.
And
by
we are going
Kraus.
to pull that up on the replay.
What a great decision.
Oh my gosh.
That
One
play
of the,
straight up.
there you see Collins back and forth here. Good heads up play to Kraus, and he buries it in.
Another big three by Elger. He's kind of their go-to guy for the night, too, so you got to make sure you got a guy on him and keep him honest because you don't need him going off the whole second half.
Yeah. Ooh, voice cracking a half.
I heard that one.
Uh-huh. I felt it. 42-28's the score. For what it's worth, the closest it's been since probably the end of the first period. 14-point differential right now.
16 for Elger so far tonight.
Yeah. Up and away, the three ball well short by Gaffney. Picked up by Ryder Peck. As he takes that one to the corner.
Yes,
Cross intercepted.
good help defense. Too bad they lost a handle on it.
And we got a wrestling match here on the floor, one that our coach would be proud of for the wrestling team, that's for sure. Mike Hinkle, of course, once again leading such a great squad. And speaking of wrestling, we got Les Lugabill writing to us saying his niece Kate Matter is one of the girls wrestling for the Raiders. Say hi to his sister Brenda from Boyne City. He's from Charlevoix. Go Raiders.
Nice. Oh, yep, out of his hand. Raider basketball.
Collins on the baseline here, back for the Raiders. Finds Pearl, I tell you what.
Little
that was a
show
tough one to get
pressure.
on.
Yeah, I get that, but if he don't get caught in the corner, get caught in a double team, there
Yep.
you go.
Good skipper
But
over.
unless he's in front of you, just keep making him ride you. You either get a foul or take him all the way to the basket.
Pearl holds on to it, gets it back over to Gaffney. Some
Yeah, you see
communication
him
on the
do his
floor.
hand movement to everybody to settle down, and let's
Yep.
just run. Let's run an offensive set, see if we can't get something out of this.
You know, we haven't even needed to use the coach cam yet so far this
Hey,
game.
you know what? That means there's been some good basketball.
Yeah. As Watkins takes this one and
Yep.
draws the foul against the two trees.
Again, was able to go up.
No, sir, Mr. Spate, you did not have your hands up.
That's 4 on Spate now. He's going to have to sit. But again, you had him out of position and going up strong, and you weren't able. And Boyne City wasn't able to get hands on it to hold the ball. He was able to rip up through them and able to get that foul.
Good shot here from Ron Lugin as one goes up and away from Watkins. Just a little bit too much power there. Number 4, Cameron Rakovic comes in for the first time this game. Ooh, boy, that is a really student section there as Watkins.
But what's nice is that you have battling student sections at a high school basketball game.
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
2:20 to go. Here
Nice
in the third.
backside help. Boy, we talk about that a lot.
Yeah, Carter Greenacre there. Yes, Pearl drives that
kick
one over
out.
to
Should be
Greenacre. He's
wide
left
open.
open. There it is. Oh, I knew it the moment he had his feet set.
You should have seen Shane up here. He was in the crouch getting ready to celebrate right along with everybody else.
Gosh, he is deadly. We'll throw that one up on the replay, too. We've got a moment. There you go. The find to Carter left wide open. Sinks that one in. Boy, I love that replay function that we just discovered here about a week ago.
Collins is throwing Gaffney out there to play defense.
He
Got to
would put up
refine Jermaine.
that
Got to
three.
talk.
Yeah, got his
Whoa.
own rebound. Back over here to Alger.
Nice
Knocked
help.
around by Pearl. Carter
2 hands on
Greenacre
the
gets
ball.
it.
I got behind you.
Ooh, knocked away there.
Yep. They talk to each other. What's nice is, it was almost a possible turnover, but they looked at each other, shook hands, realized, okay, we're all good. We're set. Moving on. no discouragement, all positive reinforcement by the players even on the court. So again.
And that one just got past Gaffney's fingertips there from the Watkins inbound.
Talked about all that positive and didn't even touch anybody, and now it'll be Rambler ball out of bounds.
Oh, here we go. Message from Brady Warchall asking us to shout out Sawyer Blazik, winning districts tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Up and away, and it's good for Jaden Alger.
Yeah, if he's got the lane, he just explodes up there. You're not going to be able to block that.
46-30. Raiders still maintain a 16-point lead. Has not gotten closer than 14. Pearl tries to make it more. Watkins there. Oh,
yep, on the line.
Got a toenail on the line. Put the brakes on, but the nose of the car was already past the stop sign.
And again, you're up 16 with a minute. It kind of, we didn't need that shot. It was an open shot, but we didn't need it. Maybe pull it out. Maybe go 5 out and see if you can't get an easy layup or run the clock down for a last shot. You're up 16. You don't need to be up. You could be up 18.
There it is. Another
with the last shot of the period.
Yeah. Or, for God's sakes, just draw the contact as you go in, because that's been working for Charlevoix all night long so far.
They're going to reverse that and give it back to Boyne City, it looks like.
Okay. Little conversation there between ref and Coach
But again,
Trocheck.
if we want to pull that out and kind of stall for an easy layup or hold for the last shot, then none of this is happening right now.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
So, how many times have I talked about how you drop the hammer when you're trying to go for the ball?
Yep.
It looked really good up here, though, didn't it?
Oh, it did.
But how did he bring the hammer down? He dropped it, so you gave him a reason to blow that whistle.
Yeah, whether it was clean or not, you go in that aggressive. So it'll be Carter Greenacre's third foul. He'll be sitting the bench, which is a tough bit of production for the Raiders to lose right now. Not that they're hurting, I guess, but or maybe I'm just a fan favorite of his. I don't know. As Elger drives that one in, no good. Collins gets the rebound.
By Krause. Going to try to apply a little pressure here. Another back tap.
Yeah, got away with it, though. Good find to Krause as he
Nice
delivers
take
that
by
one all the way in. 48-30.
Again, under control, no one in front of you. Go up strong. You might get a foul as well.
Raiders holding tough here.
Yep.
Collins knocked that one away momentarily. Gathered back up. The shot no good from Peck. Fighting for it still. Gaffney hits the floor.
All we had to do was hang on to the ball. It's all about communication. And we tried to get rid of the ball real quick. Now Boyne's going to shoot free throws with .9 to go.
That'll be Ryan Pearl there getting his third foul. That's a couple different Raiders with 3 fouls apiece here. As Rakovic goes to the line for 2.
Again, it's just a couple of minor miscues or whatnot. But again, you've got Boyne on the line with less than a second to go. Granted, it's a player that he's trying to get his first points of the night, but still, it's something you don't need to have. We're just communicate and patient, just hang on the ball, let the period run out.
1 for 2 there at the line for Rakovic, and just a helpless toss there to take care of your third quarter. Raiders burning up the baskets right now, up 48-31, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We've got some more basketball ahead. We're going to step away, though, for a quick commercial break. Be back in 60 seconds.
Charlevoix State Bank was founded in 1994 to provide exceptional local service to our northern Michigan community. With 6 locations in Charlevoix, East Jordan, Boyne City, Ellsworth, and Beaver Island, we're here to make banking easy, right here in your neck of the woods, with people you know. Charlevoix State Bank believes in the positive lessons of high school athletics and is a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And there we go. Another shot from the band. Apologize. There we go. Always great to have our pep band in here rallying the troops, along with a great student section and a phenomenal game so far.
It's nice to have a good night of basketball.
Yes, indeed. Charlevoix playing one of their most complete games that we've seen all season long, keeping the turnovers low, keeping the scoring percentage high. You just can't ask for much better.
Well, and I say good night of basketball just because the atmosphere has been outstanding all night, too.
And Charlevoix, if they can keep it up here for the last 7:45 of this game, will be going out of here with a 2-win to 1-win streak against Boyne City this evening, which is pretty good when you're considering how tough these opponents play. The only loss was the girls' varsity game earlier on, but the girls' JV game had a close one right down to the wire, decided by free throws, 41-38, and Charlevoix here really sticking it to Boyne so far.
So you've got a mismatch against Boyne's number 4, Rakovic. If you're able to take him to the hole and get some quick fouls on him. Another reach in instead of moving your feet. Another reach in for a foul.
Yeah, and that should be the fourth. Yep, okay. Oh, my goodness. Owen Hewitt just can't get much of a break tonight.
Just anybody in general, I think. If you're, I mean, there's no sense arguing if you'd rather throw your hands and move your feet.
Right. You know that's something that the refs are calling tightly tonight, as that one will get knocked away. Raiders hanging on to it here. Got another shot out still from Brady Warchall. This is also a shot out to the other 215-pound wrestler, and I hope I say this correctly. Pat Nguyen is a freshman wrestler who qualified for districts. So awesome to see a freshman wrestler do that, as Kraus not able to get that one to fall in.
Yeah, he was too open.
Yeah, right? We've said that twice so far tonight. As Drew Neer flings that one over to the sideline.
A little too fancy with that drive and pass out to the wing.
Raiders like the number 17 so far. The last 2 wins have been by 17 points. Right now they hold a 17-point lead over Boyne City with 7 minutes to go. 48-31 is the score as Ryan Burrow works this one around the top. Finds Kraus here, dumps that one over to Gaffney. Boy, when this is all said and done, I can't wait to get a score update for all this effort. But Ryan Pearl, speaking of effort, and you see his celebration down there.
He's excited about that one. Yeah, you know, I think any of these games that bring up the Battle of Lake Charlevoix, everyone's got a little bit extra going on these nights. You know, these two teams doing well in the Northern Shores League, along with our other Lake Charlevoix school, East Jordan, doing very well in the Ski Valley this year.
Yeah, right there towards the top. I believe they're second in the Ski Valley. Only 1 win away from being at the top spot. They've got a heck of a season. Only 3 losses so far. 13-3 is their record. As Mr. Alger gathers that one up from the Ryan Spate 3 attempt.
You can see they're going to put pressure on now. And Alger is nice, big, tall athlete, can play defense full court, too. So you got to be careful with him.
Collins works this one back to Kraus, now to Gaffney. Reset at the top here.
Good decision.
Yeah.
You know, Boyne trying to get you to speed up because they're behind. Good job settling it down. Let's run some offense.
Still an 18-point lead, 51-33. 5:58 to go in the game. Collins takes that one all the way.
Should be a charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sitting there waiting for him.
So that'll be the second foul now on Collins.
Wondering about what each team has for timeouts, too, because you're going to see a lot of pressure from Boyne City coming up. Who has timeouts, whether they're going to dial up the pressure or going to call the timeout on how to beat the pressure. Although Charlevaux's gotten a lot better on their press break.
3 ball up and away, no good from Van Zee.
Didn't find a man.
Ouch, geez, Pete, I felt that hit all the way up here.
Nice hustle, good effort.
Brady Snyder laying his life on the line there. Hitting the hard deck. 5.5 to go in the game. I cannot believe we're saying that. We're already almost halfway through the fourth and final quarter.
Okay, a little half court. See if they can't. They'll look to close in, possibly get some double teams in the corners if Charlevoix allows them to. Good job keeping the ball in the middle. Make yourself available. Make yourself to where they can see you and not have a defender in between you. That makes you available against the zone.
And after a whole mess of contact
Looks
here.
like timeout Charlevoix. But then good ball movement. Again, a couple quick passes. If you get them switching with the zone, will get you either a decent shot or a dump down in the middle.
All right, while we have a moment, because they're few and far between, we want to thank our friends at Martin Concrete. Located in Charlevoix, Martin Concrete specializes in residential concrete construction. They provide prompt, high-quality work and guarantee customer satisfaction. No job for them is too big or small, and their long list of services include foundations, driveways, patios, sidewalks, and so much more. For the company that is proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding area, call Martin Concrete at 231-838-9610 or visit them online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to tune in to Next Level Broadcasting, the main channel tomorrow, as we have
Just getting ready to bring that up.
Yeah.
Yes. What a bunch of great games.
Great minds think alike on that one. The best afternoon of basketball you'll find anywhere in the state, not only tomorrow, but any time of the year, as we've got, teams the likes of Marquette, Detroit Cass Tech, Cadillac,
Hamtramck.
Glen
Lake
Lake
plays Walled Lake to start the day at noon tomorrow.
Yeah, so many great teams coming all to meet in Traverse City for a wonderful afternoon of top-of-the-state basketball all around the board. Our coverage begins at about 11:30 in the morning to 11:45, somewhere in there. Tip-off for Game 1 will be at noon, and we'll be having 5 straight games of basketball all the way through till about 8:30 tomorrow night. So a big day for us, the biggest of the year at Next Level Broadcasting, and be sure to tune in. That'll be a foul coming up here on Boyne. And that'll be on Ryder Peck. Only his first. Boyne City already up to 5 fouls now in the game. Gaffney at the line here.
Yeah, not much you can do. You got to be aggressive and try to go after that ball.
He gets the first one in.
First points of the second half.
Wow. But it's been such a team effort with everybody.
Exactly, and kind of like we talked about, anybody can take you in any given night on this team.
Mm-hmm. .420 to go. Raiders looking to ice this one away once and for all, up 19, 52-33. As Hewitt drives in with 4 fouls, he gets a couple there. That'll be timeout called by Coach Rob Jensen.
Time to set up the pressure, probably. Hewitt's first points of the night.
Yeah.
We'll take this time. I'll try to get some score updates. Well, we've got between 30 and 60 seconds.
All right.
Boyne City Spate has 4, all in the first half. Rakovic with 1. Alger, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17, 20 points for that young fella. Peck with 5, Hewitt with 2, and Stanek with 3. For Charlevoix, Ryan Pearl with 5 so far. Vitaly Collins, 15 points. Logan Watkins, looks like 6 from my unofficial scorebook. Joe Gaffney, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. Jackson Krause with 8 points, and Carter Greenacre rounding out the scoring with 10.
All right. Another double-digit night for him, 2 this week already. Probably one of the best freshman basketball boy players that you'll see anywhere around. As Collins finds himself in a bit of a mess, gets it back out to Krause, now to Gaffney. 3:50 to go in the game. Greenacre took it from the corner, back to Collins.
Yeah, and there's no reason to be overly aggressive.
Right.
Those skip passes can be dangerous.
Oh, there it is, and the foul. Oh, my goodness me.
Foul is on Luke Van Zee.
55-35. with the and one coming up here for Greenacre. He's a freshman chance from the student section. 4-point play. The old-fashioned way, I guess you could call it. I don't know. You don't see them too often.
In this game, it would be, yeah.
56-35. That brings Greenacre up to 14 now. Alger.
So the problem is, now that I'm seeing, because you've got Alger driving on the right side, Greenacre's so worried about Hewitt that he's playing outside of his help line. So Alger's able to drive and get by him. If he were to stay in more, that'd take the drive away, but he's worried about that kick-out pass for the wide-open shot, although Hewitt has only made one bucket on the night. So you probably should sag down and play your help line.
So that'll be the second foul here for Jackson Kraus. You have a few different Boyne substitutions. Cameron Rakovich is one of those. And that second attempt falls in, 56-36. We have a stoppage of play going on here. Ref talking with Coach Troshak. I'd like to know what about.
Something going on during free throws.
Oh, okay. Okay, student body or the band or somebody was doing something during the free throw that refs didn't like. I didn't hear much, but
shoot.
Oh, well. As you like to say, Eric, we move on.
Yeah, moving on.
Just over 3 minutes to go in this one as Collins works hard here, gathers it back up, sends it up top to Pearl.
Trying to do too much.
Yep.
Little dribble contest. Don't get caught in the quarter. They should pull this out even further and widen these gaps.
They do.
They get so many more drives because you're only helping the defense out by packing it all in. You're only 2 or 3 steps behind the three-point line. Get this out by the volleyball lines even more, and you'll really open up some lanes.
And that'll come up on Ryder Peck, his second. Collins at the line for 2. First one's in.
Yeah, next time I brought the ball down, I'd go 50. And we've talked about that. Get one player in each corner, one up at the top, right by the Raider logo, and just play drive and recover unless they give you a wide open layup.
Alger not able to get that one to fall in. Gaffney slams down the rebound. Collins all the way, throws the foul and gets 2.
Yeah, because he swatted at him. That'll be Hewitt's 5th also.
Yeah. So that'll send Collins to the line here for and 1. Hewitt will enjoy the last 2.5 minutes from this game from the comfort of the padded seats on the bench as Ryan Spate comes back into this one. Not able to get that one to fall in. Boy, looking for that 60th point. Up and away the 3, no good from Spate. Gathered back up here by Stanek. He'll go for another 3. That one's short as well. Into the hands of Collins. We go for the final 2:20.
Good job. Just pull it out, observe, see what you got. No sense forcing it.
Gaffney dribbling his way out of that one.
Yeah, just keep your spacing. They're the ones that have to attack you. There's a layup.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he still had it because he went away. He didn't see him, though, because he turned his back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tapped himself and said, my bad, I had the shot.
Kraus.
You can see he's picking those things up as the season's gone on, and he's gotten a lot more active these last few games.
Right. A timid by nature person, but working on that.
Oh, another backside pass in off the inbounds.
He finds himself stuck here. Tries to throw that one off of Stanik's legs.
Good hustle by Gaffney, though.
Yeah.
If anything, it gets it knocked out of bounds, and you can set up your defense.
And here we go. Stanik driving in, drawing the foul. Quick whistle there. That'll go on Collins, his third.
Looks like we're going to do a line change for the Raiders.
Yep. For the final 148, an entire change of 5, starting with Isaac Bentz, Jack Terryberry, Ian Moran, Bryce Boss, and Skylar Blecky.
I see Jack Van Zee for the Ramblers coming in.
Yeah.
And
Spate leaves that one short there. Gets it back, though. Sends it back out to Alger, who loses his finger control on that. Van Zee takes it back over.
Under control, clean basketball now. Don't need to be anything out of hand. No extracurriculars. There's nothing you can do now that's going to affect the outcome of this game.
Jack Terryberry picks up a foul here, gets his name in the books. And a full timeout taken by Boyne City. That'll give us a moment here to thank all of our fine sponsors this evening. Starting off with Dingy Dash. Gaylord Eye Care, we brought them into our fold tonight as they've got a location in Boyne City. Fine folks there from
Nice.
Gaylord Eye Care. I went to get my own spectacles from them, and that's how I'm able to call these games these days.
I am just now starting to realize that after I pass 50 that certain things I cannot see as clear anymore. So I wouldn't be surprised if I end up making it to Gaylord Eye Care at some point.
Yeah. We've got Bases MI, got Bingham Insurance, Cherry Capital Airport, the Lake House, and Martin Concrete, our sponsors this evening. And while we have a second, we do want to thank Bases MI. Give them their due read on air here. Bases MI in Charlevoix has everything you need for a successful recovery journey from any type of substance abuse. With a unique blend of clinical expertise and compassionate care, they are ready to serve you and anyone you know with in-person or telehealth appointments. That's Bases MI at the corner of M66 and US 31, or visit them online at basesmi.com.
Nice hustle play by Moran.
There's the 61st point of the game by the varsity quarterback this year.
What a great hustle play.
That got the student section on their feet.
And Spate's going to foul out now before time's up.
Tough game here for the Ramblers. 2 players fouling out. And just not able to gain any traction in this game whatsoever against the Raiders.
No, Spate only 4 points on the night, and all in the first half.
Wow. Skylar Blecky will be at the line now. Taking care of his 2. Well, we got something from the student section there on the floor. Yeah, can't have that. Alex DeSale, the athletic director, taking that back up into the student section. As Blecky here misses his first free throw.
Man, what a great night of basketball here in Charlevoix, just from start to finish.
There you go. Gets his name in the papers with a free throw.
Great atmosphere. Seen some people I hadn't seen all season.
Skylar Blecky here will pick up his first foul, team's 5th now.
Raider faithful need to know you've got a very nice looking complete team here, and as we're winding down to this season, you've got not only a conference title, but these boys could certainly win the district too.
Yeah.
So whether you're in the stands or you're at home, you should be watching these boys play.
Make sure you give them all the support that they're due, as they've played a phenomenal beginning 2/3 of this season. And there's a lot of basketball left to go.
They have a big week coming up.
Yes, they do.
Back to back with the conference leaders.
Elk Rapids here, both at home and at their home. Terryberry lasers in the attempted 3. Moran gets the rebound back to Bryce Boss. Not able to get that one to fall in. Gets his own rebound, and he'll stay back out here with the Raiders. Ben Stablecki. Now to Terry Berry as he works his way into the paint. Gets that one blocked by...
No, Ian, don't be reaching with 30 seconds to go. No need to be fouling 2/3 of the court away from the basket when you're up this much with so little time left.
We have a nameless number 20 here
It's
for
all right.
the boys.
Again, I believe they had a lot of fifth quarter
They do.
players.
We just love to be able to give credit where credit's due here and there, so we do apologize to anybody watching, wondering who number 20 might be. Gets one of two, though. And with 33 seconds, Raiders likely to hold on to the ball here.
Yep, let's get one of those guys that normally doesn't find a lot of time, getting him the ball. It's always nice to see him score.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Another 80-foot foul.
Coach's favorite, right?
Ooh, you know it.
Yeah. Well, Blecky, he gets 2 fouls now. Up and away, and it's good. That is Leon Zog there at the line. Goes 1 for 2. Boyne City gets it back up and away. The 3 ball falls short there by our number 20. Alger not able to get it in. The putback falls short as well. Finally on the 4th try.
Alger should tell you make it.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a frustration trip there. Oh, and that'll take care of it. It looked good till it hit the glass from Ian Moran. But that will take care of it here. The Raiders come out on top big time against Boyne City. Give them their 4th loss in conference. That'll make it hard for them to win the conference out here. But Charlevoix is staying in the running.
Yeah, definitely. You got Elk Rapids leading the way with 1 loss, and you've got Harbor and Charlevoix both with 2 losses. And Boyne City now with 4. Going to be tough to climb back up into the top of that. But again, just like we said, Charlevoix with back-to-back games against Elk Rapids coming up, so they've got quite the gauntlet ahead of them.
Yeah.
But we've got the gauntlet quite ahead of us before we sign off for tomorrow with 5 more games coming up.
5 games, 7 games in a 2-day stretch. How about that? That'll be enough to wear anybody down, but we're excited for it because you couldn't ask for a better afternoon all day tomorrow. We've got games from noon to like 9 o'clock in the evening when the final game comes to an end. The 3rd annual Northern Michigan Showcase happening in Traverse City at the Traverse City St. Francis Gymnasium. But until then, we'll see you there about noon. I want to say thank you to all of our viewers watching this evening and to all the great fans here cheering on the basketball teams. So for Ron Lujan, Tyler Haight, Eric Huffman, and myself, Shane Smith, thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a great night, and we can't wait to see you again soon.